In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand rising, people. Look, I'm just gonna tell you like this. I'm having issues with my Facebook account. I can't get into it. I can't even make anything public on here. I'm trying to deal with this and make it do what it do. So
nah, it ain't you, Reese. For some reason, Facebook and Instagram tripping right now. I can't get in mine either. I'm over trying to share the show, and I can't get in. I'm trying to look at the videos you send. I can't get on Instagram. You know, they connected, so.
Yeah. That's terrible. We can't share those videos. We can't get in there.
Yeah, we're on YouTube right now. Yeah, every time I reload the page, it says something is wrong.
That's what mine keep saying too.
Yeah.
Is anybody out here in the Facebook world? Look, maybe China is about to.
I doubt it.
Zuckerberg.
Who out here? They done shut down Facebook for the day. They about to be sick.
They done shut it down.
And we still on YouTube.
Yeah, oh, we still on YouTube. Let me see if I can send a link via YouTube. Probably can't from YouTube. Look what YouTube said.
I can't see. My YouTube popped up. Let me see. Oh nope, sorry, something went wrong.
This is something.
We back up. We back up. I see it's on YouTube. Yeah, we back on YouTube. This is weird though. They I knew it was coming though. They eventually gonna shut down social media and have everybody going weird. But yeah, they gonna miss out on a lot of money. So
well, yeah, because we not live on YouTube either.
No, we live on YouTube. I'm watching. That's why you see that one view at the top.
Yeah, where is the thing that we normally send? Okay, hold on. Let me see. This is okay. I hear us. There we go.
Yeah,
you know, it's okay. People gonna have to go on YouTube. People on Facebook. We can't get to y'all today. I don't know what's going on.
They allow me to share. Nope, they won't allow me to share from it. YouTube to Facebook.
I'm trying to share from YouTube to IG to see if they'll let me do that.
I just have to send it straight to people's phone today, directly to their phones.
Well, how do you do that on mass production level?
No, you just share how you share your YouTube video. Just share it to your text messages. Share it to your message.
I get to go through the list and can tap more than one thing on my phone. You gotta go in, go out, go in, go. That's too much work. And ain't nobody going to be. Everybody is working and is using their devices from work and stuff. Ain't nobody use their phone. They watch us via the internet while they at work.
Hey,
shut down. Is it because I was going to talk about today?
Send them the link. They gonna watch it on whatever device they got, like they always watch. Let me see who else. Let's see, we got 3 lights, so somebody else been in here watching.
We have a disturbance in the force.
Okay. Facebook Messenger. Damn, they signed me out of that now. They ain't playing.
So you out of Messenger too. Now the question and the link is on IG.
Yeah, everybody about to be on YouTube right now because they can't get on Facebook and Instagram on that. So it's best to send people to YouTube. Link. I'm sending it out. I'm sending people to YouTube. Link
to YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sharing it.
Because it said your season has expired. Your season has expired, honey.
That's crazy. Man, what the world going on?
I guess the content will be
the show. They shut down Facebook and they shut down YouTube
and IG.
Yeah, IG. My bad. I said YouTube. We on YouTube.
Oh, Amazon must be linked to that because why did my browser when I hit Facebook? Why did my Amazon browser come up?
Shut us down, Kiani, man. We done out here.
Good morning, Kiani. Well, maybe it's time to shut the media down. They was talking about that anyway, that our mind on the news today.
Good morning.
Good morning, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. That is good. You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Damn dogs. They got Facebook and Instagram down right now. Can't nobody sign that.
What happened? Facebook ain't working?
No, we can't get it up. Is yours working?
Facebook, let me see. I ain't never.
That's crazy. Still nothing, Riri.
It says unable to log in. An unexpected error occurred. Please try your login again. Unexpected error. I don't know what the unexpected error is.
This is crazy.
But you know, Kiani's like, wait a minute, Facebook is down. Yeah.
Yeah, my Facebook not working.
That's
see, now we know for a fact it's not us. It's
Hold on, let me check
all over the world.
Let me check my other Facebook. Let me check my other one.
All over the world, Craig. It said unexpected error. Now they was just talking about on the news today, like I said, that our brain gets so much stuff. It's like the popcorn head. All of this stuff is in the frontal lobe. It's an overload. They said we need to get off of Facebook. They said we need to talk on the phone. They said we don't need to text nobody. We need to go back to some old-fashioned communication because it's not good for our brain and our mind and our mental. So maybe Facebook all around the world is doing us a solid. Play with it, but don't play with it.
People losing a lot of money.
What's going on?
What up, Phil?
What's up, folks? What's up, family? What's happening with you?
Yo, look, everybody's Facebook is down. We having trouble.
Hey, we was breaking news. We probably the first people to report this.
Huh?
We probably the first people to report it.
Yeah,
Kiani, look,
it happened.
First people to report it, Kiani.
It happened like within 2 minutes. We were just on there, and then it just went out. Facebook, Instagram.
It keeps saying error.
Yeah, Facebook ain't working.
Facebook ain't working. We reporting it to the look, Molly. Let me call my contacts at Fox 5 and let them know.
Share
Facebook
the
down.
YouTube link, everybody. Share the YouTube link.
Share the YouTube link.
It was working. It was working this morning. It was working. Now they working.
Yeah, it was just working.
Just working because I was just getting messages for some people that's trying to DM me. Look, y'all, it ain't working. It ain't working now, y'all. It ain't working. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
This is crazy.
Well, what the hell? You still got Instagram.
Nope. Instagram
Nope.
down too.
Instagram and Facebook down.
Both are down. Instagram and Facebook down.
Yeah.
You know they connected together.
Yeah, they Facebook on Instagram.
So a lot of people ain't gonna they don't look for the show today, y'all. They're gonna be like, where the Morning Max show at?
Yeah, that's a lot of money people gonna be missing out on. You know, because people got Facebook market stores and Instagram, and they just be booming.
Facebook is down. This is the direct link to the show for YouTube. Come watch the show.
YouTube.
Now I ain't gonna go over to all of my listeners group and send it this way because I can't send it to a big group from YouTube. I got to go individually. So how the hell am I gonna do that, y'all? Look, they're gonna have to catch it on the rewind or see it some kind of way. However we choose to do, because we can't get on IG, you can't get on Facebook. Woo!
Trying to like every 5 minutes. Yeah, this joint still.
It's okay, probably because of the rain. You know, it's about time now we can have some honest goodness talk. The only thing I don't like about this is the videos that I had shared, set up for you guys, is through IG. And Molly got all the videos for us to watch through IG. Now, Molly, can you go through Facebook and pull up? I'm not Facebook, YouTube and pull up some stuff. We could just have look without me vetting. Just have conversation about what's on there, like them shorts and stuff that's on there now.
There's a conversation. They done shut down Facebook and Instagram. What people gonna do without it?
Live their life. They got YouTube. We thought for a minute we couldn't get on YouTube either. And don't be misled because for a minute YouTube did have that link said sorry, unable, error message, didn't it, Molly?
Mm-hmm. For a couple
So all of this stuff is connected. You know how we always talk about politics, how the Democrats and the Republicans and all that. All of this stuff is connected. Meaning, just like we think that there's a Republican team, there's a Democrat, there's a liberals, all of them play together. Just like you think there's a different internet server for Facebook, for YouTube, for IG and all that. Don't y'all know all of that stuff is together? You think, oh, I'm with this service, I'm with that. Same thing with the phone company. They got us fooled and thinking that, oh, we're competitors, this and that. No, they all working together. They all own that same satellite that everybody put together and put it up in the sky.
So what y'all think caused this today? What caused this, or what would be their reason for doing this?
That 6 feet of snow they had in California.
You think that affected us all the way over here?
No.
Different time zone.
No, they doing something. They watching somebody. They doing something deep. It might have got hacked. It might have been hacked by one of the other countries. You never know.
You never know. I'm in IT, man. Shit goes down all the time, and you know, shit just happened. It could have been a bad update they put in or something. But who knows?
I think it's a test run. They experiment on us. You know, they want to see how
but
we
they
react.
said his Facebook isn't working.
Yeah, they want to see how people respond.
Nobody Facebook is working. Come
the
watch
internet
the show
next. Once they shut the internet down.
LOL. You supposed to be on the show. LOL.
YouTube.
He said that, look, they texted me, Facebook isn't working. We know. We know.
Oh, we know
We
that.
might be the first one to break it. Look, Lee probably have been trying to get it on Facebook too. Look, Lee, Louisa, all of y'all. It ain't working. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. So So Phil, by you being an IT guy, you said somebody might have put the wrong code in the update. Is it that easy to knock America and stuff off the grid by putting in one little code?
Hell yeah. All this shit is interconnected. Hell yeah. It happens all the time.
That's what I said. That's why we shouldn't be. That's why we shouldn't be so what you call it? What is it that we so dependent on this technology? Cause see,
and you shouldn't be, but people are. Shouldn't be. How you feel if you lose your phone? Don't you feel like the whole world is ended?
Because it got all your contact information in it. And let me tell you, that's a good point. And this is how we replace our mind with IG. You know, back in the day when we was coming up, Phil, you know the time, Molly should remember this too. We used to collect telephone numbers on
Exactly.
paper. We had numbers. We used to be able to memorize the whole damn phone book. Our mind used to be sharp like that. Be able to memorize all that junk.
Yeah,
Now,
numbers, address.
Exactly. We don't memorize nothing because we depend on AI. And this muscle got weak. Our muscle memory got weak. We used to putting good stuff in there. Remember this number. I used to be able to remember everybody's number. Can you even remember? Can you recall 5 numbers out your phone that's not already locked in? You don't 5 numbers. I'm asking you. Do you know 5 numbers by heart? Molly, do you?
Yeah. I always, but I don't save a lot of numbers. I be forgetting, so I just know the number. When they call, I be like, oh yeah, this such and such. And
not knowing when they call. Can you recite
I'm
it?
saying I can recycle their number because I seen it so much. I never really saved their names. I always just save the numbers. You know.
But that's what I'm saying. Can you call it back? You say, oh, Reese number is 301-633-7099.
Yeah, nah. I can say like my little brother number, my mother number is always my sister number, my cousin Red's number, my Aunt Ronnie. Mostly my family, the people I talk to the most. I dial it so much that I always remember it, you know.
Okay.
I can remember my sister's phone number and my mother's phone number. Somebody asked me what my son's phone number. I had to look at my damn phone.
Don't feel bad. I don't know my son's phone number.
And these people had the number for like 10 plus years, though. They number been the same. So that's why it's easy.
They've had these numbers for 30 years.
Yeah, so you switch your number, I ain't gonna remember it. But for people who kept the same number for a long time, I remember their numbers.
You know, look, and Wu probably having a fit over there without his Facebook, and he probably don't know what Facebook is down.
He can't jam. Shoot.
He can't jam, can't do none of his stuff.
People hit me now.
And who knows, maybe this is a ploy to see just how many people jump on YouTube from Facebook.
I don't know.
Diversion. They could be running the test. We don't know.
I think it's a test run. I really do, and it ain't really for us, the adults. It's for the kids. These kids can't live without them tablets. So now you got kids crying and screaming. My nephew autistic, so I know he probably tripping. He can't go on this little Facebook reels he like to watch, but they got YouTube at least for now. But for them little teens that like, they gotta be on Instagram. They gotta post. They gotta see what everybody doing. They just can't stay off of it. They ain't gonna know what to do right now.
Oh, you know what? Let me check TikTok. Is TikTok down? Because they said TikTok is a Japanese company. Let's look at TikTok.
Yeah, China on that.
That's funny.
Let's see if TikTok.
Oh, TikTok is up. My TikTok is up. Is yours?
Yep, TikTok up. Play with China.
They was like, play with it, but don't play with it. They said, play with us if you want.
Everybody calling. Tom Mo calling.
Everybody did. Look, Facebook is down, people, and IG. And that's all you hear now. IG. Now everybody got to get back on TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah, it's funny because how long did we live without Facebook and Instagram? Yep. And now we have it. People are like, oh, what we going to do with us?
I'm going to tell you, my life has not changed one bit. So, let's, it is what it is. So
I know, right? So, look, that's because we older. Because we know what it was before Facebook. We know what it was before IG. These youngins coming up, They don't know what it's like to
say
deal
their
with
world is in turmoil right now.
Kiani, I bet you Kiani remember this. Watch this, Phil. Kiani, do you on mute? Can he hear us? He must be talking to Facebook on the line. Kiani gonna get it back up. Kiani on the business call to Facebook.
Okay, what do you say now?
Kiani, what did Facebook say? I know that was Facebook.
Right now?
Yeah, I know you was talking to Facebook on the phone. What they say?
They say it's down. You know, Mark Zuckerberg in trouble.
Because he was hanging with Diddy or with Epstein's Island. Is that why?
Mark Zuckerberg, he in China. They told bring his ass back to the United States. He didn't want to come back.
See, that's why TikTok is still on. That YouTube is still on. Look, I was telling Phil, I said, Phil, I know he remember this, but I'm going to ask you, do you remember MySpace? Phil, he ain't say nothing. Phil, you remember MySpace?
Yeah.
We used to go and get the hookup. You used to hook up with people. That was like the that was like the hotline. What do you call that? Was like the party line. Everybody get on MySpace. Couldn't nobody see nobody's face. We were just typing in stuff. Hey, how you doing? And we had read messages back and forth.
It was funny that when we did Bubakai's show, we did Bubakai's birthday, and I forgot my man. Now he's an older comedian, good dude.
Look at Lee. Lee said something to me too. I'm sorry,
but Phil. He was talking about y'all can follow me on MySpace. Man, everybody bust out. I forgot what my man name is. He's like, you can follow. He was there with Nikki Moore. He's like, you can follow me on MySpace. Yeah,
that's my man.
Yeah, he's like, and everybody bust out laughing.
Nobody remember that. Oh wait, hold up, Kiani. Sorry, do you remember Moco Space? Kiani probably remember the Moco Space. That's the Black hookup line. That was like Black Planet.
Yeah, I remember that in Black Planet. I remember when them girls. There's some rough girls on there, boy. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
They men. That's why they.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
It was some rough women on there, boy.
Because my cousin used to get on there and fool all them men and say his name was Peaches. And
not a nigga named Peaches.
Peaches. He would get on there. He was like, Reese, talk to them. Because they knew I was a girl. So he would come over my house. This before the internet, come over my house to get on my phone. Yeah, I'm over my cousin's house. And he used to want me to vouch for him that he say whatever he said with Peaches, right? So I'm laughing and I did it for a while, but then after a while I'm like, no, it's wrong because them niggas is trying to catch feelings. I'm over my cousin's house. To my cousin's house. I knew something was wrong when I started getting packages for Peaches. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. You better tell this nigga you a nigga.
What? That games y'all playing.
And yeah. And I was like, no, this ain't cute no more.
No more? When was it cute?
Falling in love. Cause you know how to listen to people Mac and stuff. And I just see like, why all these guys liking you? What is you saying to make all of these guys, like you? I was just in awe. Like, how you get the gift for gab and all these men want to talk to you? You sound like you drink a 40 ounce and smoke 2 packs a day. Yo, I mean, what is it? I'm like, and you not no girl. How they fall into that? And I was watching and I'm like, oh, you going by because you know what a man is thinking. So you playing off what a man is thinking and his perception of a woman is. Because we don't act like that. When I was seeing him doing girls, I'm like, how they not know? That's because he's going on his man side of his brain and he's giving them what he thinks that this is how the men think about the woman. And I was like, we don't talk like that, and your period don't work like that. I said, no, it don't. I said, no, that's the wrong thing for you to take. So I'm like,
I'm some gay man. I don't know what. I don't give a fuck what he talking about. And he can't talk. a straight nigga into what he doing, man. Them niggas
And
dead.
have them thinking that he's a woman. He on the phone. They ain't see you, Molly. This is back, like I said.
Oh, you talking about over the phone?
Yes, you
Oh
on the
yeah,
phone.
you can trick anybody over the phone.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can see it.
This
I
is
can
over
see
the
it.
phone.
You was doing them little sex talks. You be doing them little voice joints.
No, I didn't have
used
to
let
change
us
my
talk
voice.
to him.
I didn't, cause no, like I said, he come
Oh,
on.
y'all changed your voice. You weren't on there talking like that. They done hung the hell up. You
I
got
was
to put on your
phone,
sassy voice, you know.
I was like, yeah, you know, I was just being me.
Reese was cutting up on there.
I was, yeah.
I probably talked to you when I was like 8.
Why would you?
So my
First
brothers
of
them
all,
used to make me get on the phone and talk to them girls. Then we used to call on the payphone. On the little payphone, you can call. What was that joint? 1-800. Damn, we are 18 or something. And it was another joint we used to call. We used to be calling all them little joints.
Molly was calling 976 sex, y'all. I can't believe Molly. He's on
What's
the
up,
sex
Lee?
chat.
You in here, Lee? Oh, what happened? He left.
Kiani, you hear this? Our little brother Molly is on them 976 sex chats.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a sex chat. I just thought it was a chat you can talk to women on. I didn't know you supposed to be talking about sex and stuff. So I got older.
Phil was on the phone too, because I met Phil on the 976 hotline.
Oh, that was you, Reese.
Because you used to always play with your name, Phil. Yeah, you want to feel this? You want to let me
man.
feel.
This what you be talking about when you talking about feel good? This feel good?
No, Phil is good, but
that was Daddy Feel Good.
That feel good.
What up, Malik?
That name. Good day, Malik.
Grand
Rising.
What's going on?
Oh, that's
Grand Rising. Good morning, Grand Rising.
Though he like an old man,
peace to the panel, man.
The Camelback.
He like a lad. That's my man.
Hey, yo, y'all do know camels. Hey, yo, y'all do know camels come from North America, right?
It's okay, Malik, but that's what you riding on today.
No. This is who I am. This is who my ancestors are. We are the Al Moroccans. Modern day, if you was to say who we are by nation, we would be Al Moroccans, not African Americans.
So that's why it was called Morocco.
Right. Because we are Al Moroccans. We are Al Moroccans today. But none of your paperwork describes that. Your paperwork describes that you are a citizen/slave, 14th Amendment. So you have no rights and no nothing. Nothing.
Well, right now you have no Facebook and IG.
Yeah, we know what we programmed to know. We got
You have no Facebook and IG. Good going in America.
Hey yo, shows y'all who really controls it and who platform it really is. You know how people say my Facebook page, but it ain't your Facebook page though.
Nah.
No, who say we don't do MySpace no more? We was just talking about that. Then you said MySpace.
No. Facebook page, get off my inbox, but it's not ours though. You see that?
Niggas be on there talking, police watching. That's just another tool for the police and government to keep tabs on. But I think this is a test run, Malik. I think they want to see how we react without it. Probably go for an hour or so. But people already
for the whole day. They need to do it for a minute to really see. Do it for more longer than a day, but they ain't gonna want to lose all that money that one day of advertising business could drum up for them.
People got morning shows, people got like morning shows they be doing on Facebook.
But that's gonna make us get off of Facebook and look for another engine to do
that they own anyway, and they trying to get more traffic over there. So more people gonna be on YouTube today.
And TikTok.
That's right. They're gonna corner. They're gonna corner everybody into one set. It's called corralling.
That's what they do with us anyway.
Yeah, but they know you ain't gonna make a move on nothing. The reason why they got social media is to get a consensus on what the people are thinking. They just want to know how we think. That's all.
And speaking of how we think, we're talking about back in the day before social media, when we had the hotline on the phone. You know, Malik the Freak was up on the phone. He know he was talking to the girls on the party line. You know, Phil, you
Yeah.
wasn't the only
Hey,
one
look
talking
here.
about I feel good. And you got Malik the Freak talking about he a freak. Oh, what kind of freak are you, Malik? Oh,
Yo,
oh, yes, you do
let me
have a
tell
nice
you.
one.
Yeah.
Y'all know
I'm
who you
down with it.
on the
Too.
cameraman. You be on
Yeah,
the phone,
mhm.
upside
I'm down
down,
with it.
laying on
Too.
the phone, because you all there talking on the daggone party line. What you watching?
Yeah.
What's on TV?
Mhm.
What you eating? All before the internet,
I'm
all before
tripping.
the plate.
I'm just tripping. Like, how come we can't just like have each other's numbers and call each other and talk about real issues? Why does it have to be on social media that we get together in a group like this to talk? And it's really about nothing. You know, there's no solutions
Because
being
we've
made.
lost the art of communication. That's why.
That's it. The art of
We've lost the
communication.
art of communication.
It should be the art of understanding because anybody can talk and communicate, but it's the
Now,
understanding that's got
anybody
to be.
can talk. That's bullshit. Motherfuckers
Oh, yeah,
can move
everybody
their
can open their
mouth,
mouth.
but they can't talk. Shit.
Everybody can open their mouth and form a word, but
Yeah,
can't everybody
some of the
understand
words
what
that come out their mouth should have stayed in there. How you know how difficult it is to have a conversation with somebody now? Shit.
Man, please. All they gonna do is give you what they think, what they believe in their opinions, and that don't mean nothing. It means nothing. It means nothing for someone to give me what they believe. It means nothing for someone to give me what they think. It doesn't solve anything. But that's all we do is give our opinions and give what we believe.
They
There's no
say
solutions to that.
the
Well,
thing is to not know.
A conversation is talk about is two people giving their opinions and discussing what they talked about. Not one person talking and one person listening. You know, one person talking and just one person listening, that's not a conversation. That's one-way communication.
that's a lecture.
You know what an educated conversation is? An educated conversation has solutions. An uneducated conversation don't have solutions.
An uneducated conversation about problems and don't talk about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Just sit around and talk about their problems. Don't talk about
Let me
Mine
in case
must be calling.
y'all don't know,
Mike went out.
Phil, you going out?
Hey Reese,
Yes.
you see that that link I sent you?
Which one? I got the link.
The
with
last
the-
link
with
I
the-
sent you with the yeah. Send
the
that.
spam?
Yeah, send that to Molly. I sent it to you this morning or last night, I think.
Oh, okay. If it's this morning, you know I ain't.
Yeah, man, how she gonna send it? What, YouTube, Facebook?
Send it to his phone
Alright.
because she probably can't read it. You'll be able to read it.
The last thing you said, send me the link. My Facebook isn't working.
Just before that, the last thing I sent you. Well, before you messaged me.
This you sent me this yesterday.
I sent it yesterday.
Yeah, I sent this to Molly. This
Not the picture, but the link. Not the photo part, but there should be a link under that.
oh, I sent that to Molly. Oh, but I sent it to him to. Well, hold on, let me send it to his phone because I sent everything to IG so he could share it on the show. But IG is down too. Yep. Facebook.
Okay, Malik. Okay, Malik, you were saying I don't have to change my last name, so I can keep my last name and still be a Moore.
Yes, because you are more. Period. You don't become something you are born as. There's no way that could happen. It's just
Okay,
that you
see.
don't know it, and you don't know how to fill out the paperwork in order to be identified as that. Because we only exist on paper, y'all. Whatever that paper say is who they think you are. I guess is who you think you are, but it's the only way they can have jurisdiction over you is for you to be called what they tell you you are. You know what I'm saying? They say you Black and African American, but you're not that. So in order for them to control you, you have to go by what they call you. Since we don't know who we are, we allow them to do that.
Okay. I would like to get started because I was about to do it. The lace, I had to get the hat and the tassel got beat to the right. She was telling me what I need to do.
Nah, man, you got to get a fez. It ain't no hat.
Okay,
What
I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, what my man wearing with the red sweatshirt on is a hat. It has no allegiance to nothing. It's just a corporate item.
Just keep my damn head warm.
Okay, well, what is it called again? What is it called?
It's called a fez. It's called a fez. F-E-Z.
You want to be a Mason?
Mm-hmm. And then, but first, you're gonna have to get you a letter from Homeland Security. You're gonna have to get a letter from Homeland Security stating you are not a U.S. citizen because you ain't.
First thing, Keanu,
and they'll send you a letter saying you're not
and braid it up because the fans ain't gonna fit on that head looking like that.
Listen, I took my hair out. That's how you go.
But first, you gotta find out. First, you gotta find out who the hell you are and who your people are. First. You gotta know where you come from, man, and who your people are. The Bible says honor your mother and father, and that means your ancestors. That doesn't mean your mama and your daddy. That means the people that created us, honor them, but we're not honoring them because we don't even have their names. We got the white people name. Matter of fact, we got Christian names, but we're not Christians. We ain't. Christians came here in 1492.
Come from?
What's that?
You know, the nicknames, you know, is that where our nicknames come from? Because our government names, what they gave us.
No, our nicknames are actually our names. If your mom named if your mom named you John, your name is just John, not John Alex or John Campbell. The Campbell, your last names is what make you a corporation because that's not your last names that your ancestors come from. Our ancestors were named
I'm talking about the nickname.
Yeah, nickname is your name. No. Your nickname is not your last name. Your last name is your legal name, not lawful name.
That's your government name.
Whatever your legal name is not you. If they named you TT and Riri, that is your name.
I ain't know the Molly named me Riri.
The slave
well, that's your name. You know what I'm saying? That's what you go by. But your name is not what's on your ID. That's not you. But as long as you think it's you, you got to go by what the corporation tells you to do, right? Wow. You got to. I mean, you still do it. People still do it. You're gonna have to go. Y'all gonna have to get a deregistered contract with your state, which is through registering. When you register to your state, you are registering to the fucking devil.
So you gotta register to deregister. That's funny.
You gotta get rid of the contract. No, you already registered. You already registered, so you got to get deregistered. It's a contract, and y'all got one in DC, Maryland, or whatever. But you got to find it. It's going to be hard to find.
You got to fill out paperwork to get deregistered. I didn't even register this stuff, but I got to register, fill out paperwork to get unregistered.
Yeah, you already registered. You already hold an oath of office. You're registered, which means they have jurisdiction. If you're not registered, they don't have jurisdiction. So you can get any contract can be voided. A registration is a contract, and you could deregister to where your name won't be in the database. So when the police pull you over and they pull your name, nothing's gonna come back. It's gonna be blank.
I think I got once for my arrest.
Oh, you do?
I think I do.
You can get those dealt with, and you don't have to go to court. They'll dismiss it.
Because
can I go to court and I don't have to pay them no more?
Man, we won't have to go to court, man. And if we do, we'll sue them because that shit gonna get dismissed because you will be a national now, not a U.S. citizen. You become a national, and if you look at what American national means, you'll see it has the authority over everybody. You're excluded from everything. You're excluded from taxes. You're excluded from license. You're excluded from registering. You're excluded from all of the policies and codes and resolutions and acts that people call laws. And they're not laws. They're policy, resolution, acts, and policies, man. They're not laws at all.
How long did it take you to set yours up?
It took me 10 years, man.
10 years.
It took me 10 years. Listen, it took me 10 years to find out this is all a scam. It took me another 5 years to find out how the scam works. And it took another few years to actually do the paperwork and get my status changed. So I had to understand how the world actually fucking works, not the way we think it do. See, we think hospitals are here to save us, but that's not what they're here to do. We think police are here to serve and protect, but that's not what they're here to do. Schools are not here to do what we think they are here to do. See what I'm saying? And all that shit can be proven, but it can't be proven they're here to do good things. We just think they do. We don't know that they're not. See, we're still thinking. We're not knowing. We're still believing, but we're not knowing. And we have gotten so far with belief that we believe that TV is real and our lives are fake.
Okay, question. I got it. Okay. Now, it took you 10 years to understand all of that. So say me and Phil, we going in, we setting up our paperwork. How many years do it take us for us? Because we already know, we've realized it, and we're doing the paperwork. So it don't take 10 years to still go through the process.
Okay, you're going to do the process, right? Okay, say you do the process. Now you got to uphold what you just did. Now, how you going to be able to talk for yourself if you don't understand how it works? You can do the paperwork all day. I can get y'all set up today. But when you go to court, what you going to say? And if a police pull you over, what you going to say? What you going to say?
I'm going to say this is not lawful.
And he going to say, tell the judge that. And he going to say, tell the judge that.
I'm gonna dismiss them, but I'm gonna have the paperwork to dismiss them, to how to dismiss them to.
Right. Yeah. So what I did when I went to court, I took my affidavit of nationality and I took my FOI letter from Homeland Security stating I wasn't a U.S. citizen, and they dismissed it, man. And the only reason why I didn't sue him, because I didn't know how to sue at the time, but I do now.
Now, what about if you get out here and commit a crime? What about if you did rob somebody or you killed somebody or something? Ain't no way they're going to dismiss that kind of stuff.
No. Because a crime, listen, a crime is only when it has a victim. So if you hurt somebody, that's a crime. And if you kill somebody, that's a crime. But speeding is not a crime. Running a stop sign is not a crime. Having no license is not a crime. I'm saying child support ain't no crime either, and it's totally unlawful. And if anybody on child support,
you relinquish your U.S. citizenship. Where are they gonna send you?
They ain't gonna send you nowhere because you home. See what I'm saying about knowing? See what I'm saying about knowing who you are? You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know this.
They sending me back to Africa. Fuck that.
The only place they can send me.
In my phone.
The furthest place they can send me is North Carolina, man. Because the United States,
North Carolina. He's born in North Carolina.
You got to understand that the United States are foreigners and you are the heirs. But we think that we foreigners and they the heirs. These motherfuckers came from Europe and they call themselves what you naturally are. They call themselves Americans. But can't nobody prove it. I know, but they can't prove it. Y'all can't prove it either. If somebody say, are you an American, what you gonna show them? How can you prove it? Now, if someone asks you, are you a U.S. citizen, how you gonna prove that? You're just gonna show them your ID where it has a state on it. Not the United States of America. It has a state on it. So you pledge your allegiance to a state.
I can't imagine my ancestors walking around here with ID just to prove this where they from. Even them, they ain't had to prove who they were. It's just now that where we at, we got to do that. And Rockefeller said it. Even if you didn't know too much of that, just by learning history and when school started, he said he wanted a nation full of workers
Thinking.
instead of thinkers. So it was like,
Mhm.
even right there, that's why school started. He started a whole school because he built all these big factories and stuff. I was like, wow, all you gotta do is
Factory
go back
workers.
and see, even when the police forces and stuff started, it was just really to catch us. I was like, this shit is crazy. Like the Democrat
Nah.
Party.
Police,
I was like, it's
police,
just too much.
police was created to protect the Moors, man, to protect us. That's why they were created, because it was the
Now,
sheriff first, and then the police came.
they said that they gave the Italians the firehouse and the Irish
But we
people
had total
the
protection.
police.
Claim who you
But
are.
look,
If you
but we
proclaim who
had to
you are, you
walk
will be totally
around
protected.
with ID before, though, Malik.
Okay,
Malik,
okay,
Molly.
Malik.
We had to walk there with free papers to show we was free, or they would put us back in chains. So we had to walk around with ID back in the day. We did. It wasn't a piece of
See,
plastic.
you pick
It
a
was a
time
piece
that
of
we
paper.
did, but before then we didn't. I'm talking about the time that we didn't.
Oh, before
Yep.
it
Yeah,
captured
before they
or
came over
enslaved.
here, we weren't walking around here with IDs and stuff.
But we was already here before we was, before the
There was no.
Europeans came. It didn't
I
start
don't
there
There
know.
when
was
they
no.
came.
I want us to be
There
free
was
as
no
the
contract.
animals, man.
Okay, I got a question.
Right.
Okay, Malik. I told people could pay for cars and houses with a straw man. That's why I got into it.
Yeah. Your straw man is your person. See what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
see how you're not a person because you're not a straw man. Your straw man is what they give you in order to control you. Like you name your animal, like you go get a dog. Hey man, we like dogs. No, we're like animals. They call us chattel.
Okay, well,
In
I
order
seen.
to identify an animal, you would say
Right.
male or female. You
Because
don't say
on
what kind
real
of animal it
estate,
is. So
it's cows and stuff, chattel. Because he's right. That word is in real estate. When I used to do real
chattel.
estate, settlement officer, and land title, that's what black
Yeah.
people
So why would
consider
you want to be called chattel?
part of the property. So you might
Because
get
Jesus is
Ain't
the
no
one who
consider.
look
No.
over.
Ain't no seem like it. You are animals, and they treat you like that. So do something about it. Do you want them to call your children animals? Do you want them to treat your children like animals? If you don't, then you'll do something about it. If you don't care nothing about your children, you won't do shit about it. Just like that, straight like that. The truth don't give a fuck, man. It don't care. It don't care. I've been looking at this shit for like almost 20 years, man. And the truth ain't gonna come tap you on the shoulder or nothing. You got to go to it. It don't care if you die,
But how we
could
get
be
people from
ignorant
there?
and be mistreated. It's not gonna come tell you nothing. You got.
Wait a minute, Malik. Molly asking a
I
question.
said, how can we get people for being sheep when the book preaches that they're sheep and Jesus basically look over his flock and he know them all by name? Everything is basically letting
That's
us
right.
know that that's how they look at us. But if people subscribe to that, it's like they gonna forever be sheep. They kicking me guys out of here. He gotta go.
Is that why the Facebook ain't working? Is that why?
Man, I don't have no idea. I keep
Malik, we
trying
done
though.
said something. We done uncovered too much deep stuff, and they kicked us out. Phil,
Well,
they kicked
look like
Malik off.
Facebook is back up.
Oh, okay, let me see.
Okay, Instagram might be back up there. Nope. Refresh. Nope.
Wow, Facebook is back up. They did it. I couldn't make the show public, Marley.
You can't make it public?
No, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I said they did it so we couldn't go public.
Facebook.
This was a test. This is just a rehearsal.
I think we did good.
I think we surpassed the test. That's because we
ain't give a fuck.
We know what it is, how to deal if this stuff went down. And look, and we kept on moving. Didn't we keep on moving, people?
Yep.
You
Here
went,
you go, Booba. Here you go, Booba Cow.
now he come in because Facebook doesn't stay on.
Hey yo, I was us in court, right? And there was some guys in there with their baseball hats on, right? And my wife came with me. I said, watch this. The bailiff came over there, looked over my shoulder and told the guy behind me to take off his hat. And then my boy came in there because he had court too. And he said, I said, hey man, take off your hat. He said, what? I said, never mind. I told my wife, I said, watch this. The bailiff went to him and said, hey man, take your hat off. And when he took his hat off, he looked at me. He said, why he tell you to take your hat off? I said, 'cause this ain't no hat. This has to do with a religion. Hey, look, they know who we are.
Still no Instagram yet. Okay, I'm gonna share on Facebook.
Malik,
They was kicking Malik out of there, boy.
I know. That's why we all off. Because they trying to get Malik. Malik.
Oh, y'all have a problem with Facebook too?
What up,
everybody is, boo-boo.
Okay, Malik. After this, I need the phone number so I can call you so I can get started because I know all about it.
Y'all call me, man. I can.
Hey, Rodney. Oh, that was Rodney the Beast.
I ain't hear none of that.
What's going on, Rodney?
Hey, how you doing?
Everybody breaking up.
Oh, shit. I lost the phone.
That is the powers that be. That's not strong. Too black. Too strong. Too black. Too powerful. Too black.
Hey, look here. Make sure you say black around black people.
Let me find out what's up.
No, if you say black around black people, they get offended.
No. That's the only time we can say it is around each other. Don't you ever put black on no paperwork. You understand?
Oh, I don't.
Don't ever put that.
Black is a color, and I am a people.
I'm American.
That's right. And you have a complexion. And your complexion is olive. All black people are olive complexion, not color. Because only things, right? Only things are colors. Okay, you're not a thing. You are not a person, place, or thing. So quit letting them call you that. That's like connotation or denotation 101. Didn't we all go to school? So how are we going to be called nouns when we get out here? And we know a noun is not a human. So why would you describe as a noun? I don't understand.
Why you got to call the big girl a group of people, though? Why you got to call the big girl a group? We people. We people.
Yeah, we people, not person. United States and America is not the same thing. Citizen in America is not the same thing. Legal and unlawful is not the same thing.
And that's why they mess with us because Malik teaching.
Hey, they mess with us. No, man. They mess with us because we allow it. Don't you know everybody who went to prison and everybody who went to jail, they went voluntarily? It doesn't seem like they went voluntarily, does it?
Nah.
It like they weren't kicking.
Yeah, they took the plea, and that was their ass.
I ain't gonna lie, Malik. I can't wait to talk to you because I did some stuff like that too.
Wow.
I dismissed the police many times.
Right, you can do it because they work for you.
They work for me. I told them too.
Y'all.
Beat in the head, drugged out or nothing.
Yeah.
I don't play. I got witnesses.
They work for you, man. Did you get that link yet, Molly?
Let me see.
I sent it.
Damn Guardian.
That's the tell-all shit right there, man. Y'all can learn how to get out of the jurisdiction of the United States from that link.
So if a crime has only been committed when there is a victim. So victimless
right.
crimes. Okay, now what about evicting you from your property? What about
You can't
eviction?
get evicted either because no one owns the property. You can't get evicted because there's no owner. You can't get evicted by the tenant. You're a tenant and he's a tenant. You have no authority because you're paying and he's not. And the
So
reason
if
why people get evicted is because they give up their places because they don't know the law. See what I'm saying?
now,
We be on TikTok and bullshit all day, man.
now if you in your property, like you in your house, and the sheriff and the group of people show up to say, "I'm here to evict you," and start taking your stuff out, how do you stop that? When you say that we voluntary,
You can't stop it. You sue them. Yeah, you volunteer. Yeah, you volunteer because you take the plea. Now, what does a plea mean? Does anybody know what a plea means?
that you're confessing to something.
Yeah.
Well,
Nobody?
they turn
Going to their term.
to
Yeah,
their
no. Ain't no professor. No, baby. No. What is a plea? Either you know, and look.
It's a settlement.
Either you know or you don't know. Either you know or you don't know. You can't guess, right?
I'm gonna Google it. I'm
It's
gonna
a settlement.
Google it.
It's a settlement.
It's like accepting a request.
Is it a settlement?
Accepting a request.
No.
A lesser
When you
term.
take a plea,
What
Is
does
it
the
no.
word
When you take a
plea
plea,
mean?
Is it not a settlement?
no.
Is it not
In
a
the law,
settlement?
A plea to you guilty. A plea saying that you're
right?
guilty.
When you take a plea, when you
I'm
take
sorry,
a
you said what
plea,
now?
what you're saying to the court is, I give up all rights. Do with me that you will. When you take a plea, you are saying, I give up all of my rights. Do with me as you wish. Whenever you take a plea, brothers and sisters. Whenever. That's why you never take a plea. When I went to court and they called my name, I said,
Agree. You agree to the
Their
charges.
term.
That's what it says. Agree to the
right.
charges.
So why you going
That's what we
right?
said.
Terms and conditions.
No.
And then,
Me and Molly said that.
no.
No.
Okay, next time take a plea then. I'm saying you never take it, is what I'm saying. Ever.
Yeah.
Because if you do take it, you are saying, I give up all of my rights. And go to a dictionary. Fourth or
Well,
fifth
that part-
edition,
that part
preferably.
We know that.
And you're
That's
guilty.
what you asked us, do you know what a plea is? And we was giving you the definition. You kept telling us no.
Yes, and none of y'all. No. That's the definition. That's the definition. So what does that definition mean?
That you agreeing to.
What is that
to-
definition? Yeah, you
that you
agreeing
accept
to
that
give up your
charge. I ain't
rights.
accepting none of
Give you
that
right.
bull.
You're saying you're
Right.
guilty.
Right.
I just
Come
said
on.
a settlement.
Guilty.
It's a,
Hey, look.
it's a settlement.
Guilty, not guilty.
Well, if you
Yeah, you selling to go to jail.
if you know
You're
No,
settling
it's not a
to take
settlement.
something.
Because a settlement, you agreeing on
That's what I
something.
said. It's
When
a
you taking a
settlement.
plea, it's like it's forced on you. No, I didn't do it, but I'm taking it just to get out of jail. I'm
No, I-
agreeing
I-
to be
I
served.
And that,
Good
and look,
morning, good morning.
no. If you take a plea, you go into jail. You don't understand. When you take a plea, you go into jail. If you
Not
take a
always.
plea, you
You're
will.
saying you're guilty.
Not
Not
necessarily. It
always.
depends what it is. If you take a
Hey
plea,
man, always.
if you take a
brother.
plea,
Wait
it
a minute,
depends what it is.
One
If you
at
are
a time.
guilty,
It's good
is
information,
an out
but I
to
can't
get
hear
lesser charge
everybody.
instead of getting
Wait
the
a minute,
full
Bubakal,
maximum.
wait a minute. I can't hear everybody. So, go ahead, Bubakal. What did
I
you say
said
about
taking if you are guilty, taking the plea is usually your best bet. If you know you're guilty, you usually get they will come with you with a lesser sentence or lesser sentence or charge, as opposed to going to trial and you know you're guilty and you can face the maximum. So it's not always say don't take the plea if you know you're guilty. If you're not guilty, then you can
Nah,
fight. If you're not guilty, if you are
but that's,
guilty, it's usually your best
but that's
bet.
the thing. But that's the thing about it. You're not guilty. See what I'm saying?
If
Unless
I kill
you
somebody, I'm
hurt
not guilty.
somebody. Right? No, sir. No, sir. If you ran a stop sign, that's not guilty because that doesn't apply to you. If you don't have any tags on your car, you're not guilty because that doesn't apply to you. That only applies to corporation person. You're not a person. And with the paperwork, you'll be able to prove it. And with the knowledge, you'll be able to express it. And you'll get it dismissed. Straight like
So,
that.
so you know any brothers that got
And in
lost
life,
murder?
you will have more life.
That's white collar crime. He talking about white collar crime.
Uh,
Blue collar.
I don't know,
yes, sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
If you are,
Yes, sir.
He
if
ain't
you
talking
are,
Murder
about.
charge.
He ain't talking about regular nigga
if
crime.
you have a murder charge, I don't know if that works.
No,
A murder charge.
That's what
Listen.
he said that
Nah,
if you
listen.
have a victimless crime, if it's a victimless crime, you wear a natural citizen. They can't do nothing. But a murder charge is a victim. Somebody got hurt. And that's what he's
Yeah,
explaining
but
to
you gotta
you.
understand.
What
Look.
about drugs?
Just like
What about
O.J.
drug crime?
Simpson,
What
drug
about
trafficking
drugs?
is easy. Drugs is easy to beat because there's no victim. But look, murder cases are easy to beat too because look at O.J. Simpson. He was guilty,
Don't go there, Malik. Don't stop.
but I'm
Yeah,
saying,
crack,
I'm saying,
Please don't go. Please don't go there.
I'm saying, he was guilty. He was
How do you
guilty,
know?
but the way the state went at him was unlawful, and that's the way he won, and that's the way they're gonna
How
come
do
at
you
you.
know he was guilty? I don't believe he was guilty.
Oh my
I
God.
don't believe he was guilty. No.
Man, don't nobody go to court for no reason. Ain't nobody gonna come knock on your door and take you downtown talking about you killed somebody
I've been
when you didn't.
Shit,
I
yeah.
have.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen that.
I
Yeah,
have.
don't-
Wait a minute,
if
everybody's talking.
Bubakar, if the police come, if the police come to your
I was
house
just-
right now
Wait
and
a
take you
minute,
downtown,
Wait a minute, Malik. I can't hit Rodney, and then you can respond to what Rodney's saying. Rodney got a question. Bubakar got a question.
I didn't have a question. I was just saying that I've seen.
That was Lee. That was not
Okay.
Bubakar.
Okay, right now it's Rodney.
That was-
Rodney.
No, I mean this was back in the early '90s, but the cops came and arrested my brother for murder, and he signed. They actually talked him into signing. He was young, and just so happened they caught him. They caught him when he was on drugs, and they actually convinced him that he murdered some lady. He signed a confession, and everything was going to jail until my mom got involved. She was like, "There's no way he was at work that whole day," and everybody can tell you he was at work the entire time. So yeah, the cops will knock on your door and will arrest you for bullshit. So it does happen because you said that nobody will ever knock on the cops. Don't knock on your door for no reason. Nah, that's bullshit. If you got a record, if you got a record and you can be an easy case closer, they'll put that shit right on you. Don't think they won't.
I'm saying, I was saying,
You don't. That's Breonna Taylor.
Let Malik answer, Lee. Wait a minute, Lee. Let Malik answer.
I was just saying, the police are not just gonna come to your house and you had nothing to do with nothing, saying you murdered somebody. You had to have some implication in it somewhere. I'm just saying, it's just not gonna come to your house and just say some old bullshit like that. Because if you're implemented in any kind of way, they come to get you, even if somebody you know, anything. I was in an armed robbery with a dude. I dropped him off. I went home. They seen me and him going to the store at the same time on the cameras, but I left. And I was implemented in that robbery too.
What you say?
Oh, no, it sounded like was you a part of it? You was not a part of it.
No, I just dropped him off and he robbed the store.
But you gotta watch how you say it.
You just made your own point. They can't even got you.
This is better than the Club Shay Shay. This man's over here confessing crime on a wake up morning show.
Hey, man, hey, look, they can't fuck with me, man. Let me show y'all something. They can't fuck with me, man. They can fuck with y'all. They can't fuck with me. Showed y'all before.
When you say
That's my
that,
driver's
who's
license.
that?
What that mean? What that
When
mean?
you say they can't fuck with me, who is that?
What that mean?
Hey, what this?
Yeah. What do that mean?
This means I am an American. I'm a diplomat. I got diplomatic immunity.
What you smoking?
See what I'm saying? My shits don't look like y'all. Why my ID don't look?
Hold on,
Hey,
listen.
Hey, why my ID don't look like y'all? Is what I'm saying.
Is that a different state?
No, it ain't got no on it, brother. If you belong to a state, you a slave. Look what my shit say. My shit say
That's what
United
what do you
States
think
of
a
it says
driver's license?
national.
What do you think an ID is? It is walking papers. It's papers that say that you can walk amongst the people here. That's why you have to have identification, but you have the right not to show it.
But
You
what does
have
the
your
ID
right
indicate?
that
But what
you
does
are
but
a
who does
number. The same as your the same as your birth certificate, the same as your social security number,
you
that driver's license number reveals you too.
She was not on the episode.
You're
no
no
man?
more than a number.
She was not on the
Your
episode.
bank
Yet.
account
All
is a
right.
number.
Hey, look here. You've been looking at this shit for 20 years. You know what you're saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no clue. Now, what was you saying?
20 years. 20
Yeah,
years.
20 years.
But you
20
print
years
them?
on this. No, listen. 20 years on knowing how the world works. Exactly works. Not the way we think it do. Because everybody has their own concept of how they think the world is, and it ain't nowhere near that.
It ain't
Nowhere.
the world, it's the people mind that makes the
I
rules.
agree.
The rules are gonna be the same.
Yeah,
But-
I'm just saying.
Hey, as long as we,
I don't have no.
hey, Malik,
But-
the world is
but-
not flat, is it?
Yeah, it's flat as hell.
Yes, it's 178
square.
worlds, Booba Cow. It's 178 worlds, Booba Cow. Yes, it's real. Mars
It's
next door to
square.
Earth. Yes, it's 178 worlds. If you don't know about it, you don't know about it.
Right on time. I knew you'd be with this shit.
Yes.
Hey, look,
All my friends who own gas stations, who own oil wells, say we laugh because under the earth, the oils flow to the other worlds. He said, we know.
Absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
now actually, we get oil from giants.
Well, they part of it.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all stop that bullshit. Y'all been watching too
The
much
New
of
York
that damn.
Giants.
Oh Lord, have
No,
mercy.
they talk about Nephilim. The
Yep,
giants.
there you go. The
They talk
Nephilim.
about Nephilim.
The fallen angel kids.
Let me ask you a question. If you know how the earth is shaped, the earth, okay? You have above sea level, you have below sea level, you have ground level in that middle. What is the core of Earth? What is that crust in the middle of the core of Earth?
You talking about the
about
hollow
the
earth? You talking about the hollow earth to get different places?
The whole damn circle.
That's
In
the
the
I don't
center.
know.
don't believe in
The
that
Earth
shit.
core. She's talking about the
I
Earth's
have
core.
That shit fake.
What is the
I have
Earth
no
core?
idea.
What is in the Earth core? What is there?
Yeah, I don't know about that part. I mean, I got to ask some of them government F10, F20 workers.
Molten lava.
You can put
Hey,
whatever
look,
you want to.
I have no idea.
On top of it. Don't
I
look
have
at
no
it.
idea.
I can't understand
hey,
nothing no
look.
one is saying.
I have no idea. Hey, look, check this out.
If
I
you
have
drill,
no idea.
if you drill, y'all need to get out. Y'all need to get a book or either go back to public school.
No, you gotta educate yourself.
Hey, look.
I mean, because you can drill with so far, and you gotta hit oil.
I don't know.
That's gonna tell you you're not below sea level.
I
It's
don't know.
water under
In
the
the
ground. It's water under the ground everywhere.
That's
mostly.
right. That's right.
In the middle,
Above
under the.
and
I just
so
said
below.
Above,
above.
so below.
Y'all go dig a well in go
I
dig a well
just
in the
said,
middle of Afghanistan and find some water.
It's there.
you know what? Y'all.
Go dig and help them find some wells.
You know what?
For what?
I have no idea. I have no idea about the earth crust and how deep to drill because it has nothing to do with not paying taxes in court cases.
You said
You know what
y'all
I'm
said oil. You said
Brother
oil.
Malik is on the
No.
political side of things.
No.
He stays not on the scientific side of things. But brother Kiani is on the scientific part of things, and he said the earth is flat.
Hey, look here. I only focus stuff that I can change, man. I can't change that either way. So
You can't
you know,
change
it doesn't
that.
matter.
But that's being
Y'all
honest. You tell
believe
the truth.
NASA, man.
It's the things
NASA
we
ain't
don't
check
know.
to see.
We do know
at 6 o'clock.
the earth flat. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's serious. I mean, that's why everything's next door. There ain't nothing
Yeah,
up in the air outside. Everything's next door.
The
Body
Bible
next
shows you
door.
that the earth is flat. The $20 bill shows you that the earth is flat. The Walt Disney sign, when it comes on, shows you we're in the dome and the shit is flat. At the four corners of the earth. So how could it be a ball if there's corners? You know what I'm saying?
NASA logo is a flat Earth logo. Like all
There's
that.
water
Come
mass.
on. Come on.
There are
Come
water
on.
mass
Come
between
on.
places as well, brother. I mean, If it is,
The
take a
earth
donkey and go
stood
across the
still
I
for
world.
how
just
many
told you
days? You believe in
the
that, right?
government workers,
On
government
four
All
workers,
I know,
corners of the
the
earth, how you got four
S10,
corners?
S20, they go by G levels. You have GS 13, 14, but then once you go to S level, S1, 2, all the way up to 20, that's when you're on a different level. And then that because I know. So
now,
nobody really know.
now if
There's
this
a
shit
lot
can
of
win court
ambiguous
cases,
shit
I'm
being
all
said
in.
today.
Man, they
I'm
created
all
A
in.
space.
lot of ambiguous shit. I swear. But
I'm
Malik,
all
I know
in.
what you're talking about with so far as you because we discussed about this discussed on this the other day about you changing your nationality to someone that's sovereign. That's what he's talking about, Lee. I don't know if you was here
Mm-hmm.
for that episode.
Hey
He's talking about
look,
being
and
a
not
sovereign,
changing it. Hey, look, brother,
which is a
and not
thing.
ch-
It's
and
the
not
actual
changing it.
thing.
And
Right.
you're
I
just
mean,
going
well,
back, go to your naturally who
doing
you are.
okay, going back to national who you are. For some
Yep.
people that works out, for some people that doesn't so much. Now some people don't came back. So I know you sticking with it, but I know there are some qualms to it for some people because it's harder to get more and do more because every time you got to explain yourself, who you are and what degree you live at
Yes.
or whatever. I get that.
Yes.
But so
Yep.
I understand what you're saying, but it's not for everybody. Everybody can try to do it, but it are a lot of roadblocks. Brothers like you have survived it and you have mastered it over 20 years. I don't have 20 years
Okay.
to learn this shit. So I know I'm just saying. I'm
Hey,
just
Booba
saying.
Cat.
So
Hey,
you
Booba
know,
Cat.
more
Just
power
hey,
to
look.
you. No.
That's
More
why
power
we
to
got
you.
Hey,
Malik.
look.
I
Take the
support you.
shortcut.
I support you, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying me personally, you know, and so far as the earth being flat, bullshit, man. Too many people. I just can't do it.
I
You
mean,
know,
how the
some of you
earth
guys
is
are very
Hey, look.
round.
intelligent,
You
but
got to
some of
think
this shit
Hey,
about
is
it. Who
like
told
hey,
you the
look here.
earth
mind
Check
was
it
boggling.
out.
round?
You know, the internet has
Check it out.
blown some people's heads up. I mean, like,
Hey, look.
Who told you the earth
Hey,
was
look.
round?
Hey, look. The people
Yeah,
that
I'm here for that.
enslaved us mentally, the people that enslaved us mentally told us that. They told us that the earth
exactly.
was flat or was round. The people who enslaved us mentally and took all our shit and they took it for themselves, they're the ones who told us it was round.
Now,
So,
who told us
so
that the
what are they
moon looked
hiding
like
from
green
us?
cheese?
Off a
I mean, I'm
theory.
sure there was
Our
black scientists
ancestors,
involved as well. I'm
No, it was
sure there was
based
our
black
off a
scientists
ancestors,
theory.
involved, and
No, it
I'm
was
sure there are
based off
scientists
a
If
who are
theory.
you
not all
if you
our
American in that
travel
ancestors
bitch.
and go to
were saying
Miami
it was flat.
Airport, you can see maps in there that talks about the same thing. He's talking about flat Earth. You
Man, I
got to
flew
travel.
over
You got to look
100
around.
something times.
So why show me an outer space map that shows this whole place is
All
flat?
right.
Because the Earth
Malik,
is so enough a big
Go
round
on
ball.
TikTok and look
who
up
told you
178
that?
This
worlds.
nigga said TikTok. All right, I'm done.
They're not
Nah,
gonna show it nowhere else. Booba
Booba
cow.
Cat.
Booba cow. Let's laugh. Let's laugh. Let's laugh. Think about it.
I'll
I got
represent
The
it.
real stuff is not gonna be
I
not
am
gonna be in
done.
English. The real stuff
Wait
not
a
gonna be in the
minute,
United
hold
States.
it.
You
I
gotta know
can't
what the hell's
hear
going on.
everybody.
You
Please.
gotta get smart. You gotta be.
Let's respect each
Well,
other.
I
One
was talking
person at
first.
a time. Let's get the person to finish out the
I
thought.
was talking first. Let's get back to talk. Let's laugh. Booba cow.
All
Now,
right.
you can't Google everything, right? Why can't we Google everything? Because it's owned by the United States. Now, TikTok is owned by China, so of course they're going to show you the real stuff because guess what? They don't care. That's what Pooh talking about Black
Who's
Jesus
the
and
company?
everything else. People don't care over here. So go on TikTok and put 178 worlds in and tell me what you see. But I told you, the people on gas stations told me. He said, "Can we billionaires? Why? Because we know about the oil goes under the earth and we know how to pull the oil." Now, guess why I know? Because Oklahoma was the first place in the United States to have oil. So when we grew up in Oklahoma, we saw black wealth. We saw black excellence. Black Wall Street is what we know. That's why I'm living like this. Black Wall Street is in my blood, my mind, my body, my soul. That's why I know about it. So
Okay.
it's
What the hell I got
easy.
to do with flat Earth, man?
I did my
I'm
own studies, Booba
I just
Cow.
told you.
we gonna
You have to
Black
know
Wall
what else
Street.
going on. If you don't know what's going on, you in the matrix. That's what we're talking about. The straw man know who you are and what's going on. People don't know.
Yeah,
I told
he's
you, I
right.
dismiss police.
Now, Molly,
I
you
dismiss
were saying
police. I know how to act. I know what to do. I know how to move.
Yeah, I
He's
was
right though.
saying, I
right
did
there,
this study
Kiana.
myself because I was just like Booba. I was like, man, the earth round. Y'all niggas sound crazy. So my man said, okay, next time map out your flight. I done caught over 100 flights. The last 10 flights that I took, especially the one to Panama, when I put it on the globe map, the round ball, it didn't make sense why we'd be flying all the way over here just to fly back all the way over here to fly over there. But when you put it on a flat map, it always was a straight line and it always made sense. So the first time I was like, okay, they got me. It made sense. the second and the third, the fourth, and you can pull up a flight right down today, and you can pull up the tracking from where it's going from A to B, and you can see the straight line on the flat map. But whenever it's on a globe, it do this zigzag. It don't make sense. You be like, why the hell would you fly all the way to Cali just to fly back all the way over here to fly? And then you
Wait
knew.
a minute, Molly. One of my links that I sent you talking about exactly that. Can we pull up IG? I got a video for that. That says that it talks about the Earth.
Okay, I'm gonna say my IG work.
Because it's funny that you mentioned that.
Considering Panama is not that far from
got a
here,
video for that.
and then you look at the globe map. If of course it's gonna be moving around. This is all right. Show the video. What up, Big Phil?
Sure, because this Einstein theory, the globe map is based off somebody's theory, not truth. This means an apple fell off the damn tree. That comes from weight. When it get old, the density, it get so heavy on the branch, it fall off. But back then, them niggas was retarded. They ain't know that. And Einstein told them, oh, it was this thing called gravity. And that's it. And it bounced from that to down. They got this round earth. And when the movies come on, they already had the logo ready. It's like, how the hell they knew? Because it was all propaganda. NASA mean to deceive anyway. It's like all that stuff.
It ain't no
look
such
into it.
Ain't no such thing as gravity either.
Yeah, it's made up.
That Bubakal, why it's so important is because Atlantis is outside of Earth, and so is Garden of Eden and Noah's Ark. So on the map, it shows Garden of Eden and Noah's Ark outside of Earth, and Mars next door. So this is real biblical. It's very, very biblical. Also, it's why it's super secret. It explains a little bit of everything.
Molly,
And they all have dinner with the Illuminati every week.
Ain't no that's different. That's we talking about that Illuminati. That's money. That's money and power. That's something different.
No aliens at the table with them. No.
It's smart. If you don't know where you at, you don't know where you're going.
You don't know where you're going, man.
The only place that it is, why they don't let you go past Antarctica? They say you can't fly over an ice wall. Is you serious? We can't fly over everything else, but we can't get over a damn wall. Yeah, because there's more land back there. And we got video footage. Your boy Bird, when he came back on national TV and told us.
General Bird on NBC
over there. Admiral Bird. Yeah, he told us on national television.
Look, we know that.
Where's he from? Admiral Bird from Virginia.
I know what you're talking about.
Admiral Bird from Virginia.
Won't make sense.
He's from
once again,
Winchester.
I'm still on flat Earth.
All I want to know is how can we change
just
that?
like you too, boo. But I just started looking into it, and I was like, "Dang, I don't know if it's flat, but I can't say it's round."
Admiral Bird is not talking about flat Earth.
On the same page.
Admiral Bird is not talking about flat Earth.
No, he talking about land that don't even exist on the globe. So
yeah,
if they've been around the whole world and they know that it's shaped like a globe, all that land.
I don't think it got nothing to do with globe. I think that thing got to do more with aliens.
Only thing on the globe is us. There's places that we can go that we know about.
Bro.
Outside of that, it's nothing else.
Hey, man, y'all better stop believing in these fairy tales, man. Y'all supposed to be grown men, man. Come on, man.
Hey, bro. Look, let me tell you something. The only thing I can say that even came out of this conversation, the Admiral thing, yes, but like I said, that has to do with restricted territory. That's why that is not there. There are reasons I get that, but it has nothing to do with flat Earth. It does not.
What got anything to do with round Earth?
There are things out here that yes, that exist. Even fucking aliens exist because we seen on TV now. You can't escape that. But flat Earth, I'm not.
How's it any proof that the Earth is round though?
We could do this.
How do you know the Earth is round? Other than they just told you. How do you know the Earth is round? Because I do photography, and if you don't look at the bottom and all them little pictures, it say CGI. Computer generated image. That's all.
Molly,
they got to do that draw.
I love you, but until you get up to space and take a picture of Muff did what his Earth look like, I cannot go exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Bubakal acting like a regular nigga tonight.
Credentials right now.
Bubakal don't understand. He acting regular right now. He don't understand what we talking about. This is beyond.
A video.
Hold on. What is it? Watch it. Hold on. I'm quiet.
And
watch this. Hold on.
Saying, show me this proof that ain't. And Molly just said, show me proof that it is. Both of them saying the same thing, but they just on a different side of the spectrum.
No, I'm just saying he take they proof without he believed them without no proof. But when I tell him something, he need proof. That don't make sense. They never proved that the Earth was round.
Hey, he
But
got
I
a
mean,
point there.
then
He
we
got
can
a
have.
point.
But then, if this is the same situation, then same. If you want to give another analogy, so I believe in God.
Right.
You need proof. So
Right.
where we
Yeah,
at
because
with
you
this?
said believe. I know you
Believe.
said believe
That's
from the
your
door.
belief. I ain't
Yeah,
When
but
you
I
say believe
believe
from the
when
door, that means you
intelligent
don't know.
people that actually do their job and research stuff and actually go and do this.
You still can't
and
research God and
and
find
I
out
mean,
you're real.
things make sense even to the whole. I mean, like I said, we're sitting here discussing laws of gravity and all that's all wonderful, but I mean, like some of us
And
I
look
just
need
here,
told you
and
when you
look,
go to
now.
Miami
Some of us
Airport,
need
go
credentials
look at
here.
the
I'm just
map.
and
saying,
look,
we just going by.
Just
He said
told you.
he referenced TikTok. I'm saying,
and we
I
got
got
off
some.
No,
you know
I
what I
said
mean.
go to
So I
Miami,
don't
bro. I said
know.
go
I
to Miami
mean,
Airport and look at the map. And
I
go
got
there,
a
go
video.
around, cut all the
I'm pulling
maps.
it up.
Then I said go on TikTok. Why not?
And
Give me a
TikTok, just
second.
because it's on TikTok, don't mean it's not true.
I ain't saying me not
Don't
true.
mean
I'm just saying,
it is too.
yeah, exactly. I mean, get more
Exactly. That's
references
what I
than
said.
one.
You got
Just get
6
more
in
We
one
references
got
than
hand
that, but
one.
guess
and half
what?
a dozen
They're not
in the
gonna show
other.
you. They're not gonna show
Which
you on
one
the
is
U.S.
right?
map. They're not gonna show the U.S. ain't gonna show you this. So of course, if it's owned by a different country, it makes sense.
You said Google, the government on Google. Google's a company. It's not owned by the government.
Man, they part of it, man.
Saying
No,
there's
they're
more
not.
proof that it's
No,
flat
they're not.
than it's round.
And
Even in the
everybody's
old
it
part
sure
of it,
story,
is,
okay?
man.
they say
It
the
sure
earth
is,
stood
man.
still. The earth never
As you
stands still
notice,
on a
Way
round plate.
about 5
we can
years
talk
ago,
about
I
from
did
comedy
research
to
on
You have
whatever.
more
We go to
details.
comedy
The
again.
Earth core past
round.
all no, you're gonna
Yeah.
get hot mantle. You're gonna get hot lava. That's what you're gonna get. The Earth is round. You know what I'm saying? That's what you
We
gonna get.
see that's
But
what
you
we
still
got
don't know
we
the
got you
real.
where you at. See
And
that?
look,
Wait a minute,
Some
wait a minute. I
people in
gotta
the
ask
matrix.
everybody the question.
What's your
Is
you're
the
question?
right, man. The
earth
earth is
planet
round. Jesus
just
is
like the
real. You really
sun
are
and
black, and
Mars?
you're really African American, and
No,
you really got to have
no.
license.
I
Listen,
never said
I got a
Jesus
question.
is
I
real.
got a question
I
for
never
What's
everybody.
your
don't
question,
misquote
Rick?
me. I never said Jesus is real.
Listen, I got a question for everybody. When we look into outer space as astronomers and astrologers, when you look through the telescope, and even the moon, we look at the moon. Do the moon look round or do it look square?
It look flat to
Your
me.
moon looks square.
Look round to me.
It look flat. It look flat to me.
It's a flat
And it's
surface.
transparent, so you can't get on it. And the sun and the moon is inside the dome with us. It ain't up in outer space. And when the government talks about space, they're talking about land space. They're not talking about up.
Because it's like they only
He
show
is
us one side.
correct.
Like you got a
He is
quarter.
How long is
correct.
the
People
dome
think
called
a quarter is
the
round
ozone
and it's
layer?
flat
I
at
know
the same time. Is it like that?
we got an ozone layer. This is
Is
crazy.
it like that? You know how a quarter is
Play the
round.
video. I can't wait to play the video. I cannot wait to hear the video.
So it's like that, right? Because we only seeing one side of it. We only seeing one spectrum. We don't know what's on the other side of it. We just see the roundness of the quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Out of that, do you know any pilots? Do y'all know any pilots? I do. Do you know
Yes,
any
my
pilots?
godfather's a pilot.
All
My
of them
Well, you
say
should
the
know
same.
then. Ask him. You supposed to know what's going on.
He would have
That's
laughed
some
at me if I
all.
asked him this question. So I can't. So Pat, he just passed not too long, but I'm sure he was
Well,
laughing.
I'm surprised he didn't tell you then.
Lee said Professor Dumbledore drove the plane with Admiral Byrd.
So I want to make a simple video showing a way that you can verify that the Earth is indeed round. And I'm going to talk you through my reasoning. Here we go. If you just looked at the northern hemisphere, you can see there's not a whole lot of difference because the flat Earth model shows the northern hemisphere in the center, and it's not very different. But if you look at the southern hemisphere, now what's called the Southern Ocean, which goes around Antarctica, now becomes this huge ring which encompasses all of what we call the northern hemisphere right here. So it should be easy to find differences between places that are in the southern hemisphere. And one way you can do that is with by looking at a Mercator map, which stretches out things equally in the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere to represent a round globe on a flat surface, but in a very different way than flat Earth model. The way I'm going to do that is by looking at two round-the-world trips, one in the northern hemisphere going from Shanghai to Los Angeles to New York City to Dubai and back to Shanghai, versus around the world trip from Sydney, Australia, Santiago, Chile, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Johannesburg, and then back to Sydney. And on the flat Earth model, it's pretty easy to tell that it would be a much, much longer trip doing this in the southern hemisphere between these cities in red versus the much shorter trip in the northern hemisphere. On the Mercator projection map, the trips look about equal, where because they're both about the same distance from the equator, and I tried to pick routes that would keep about the same distance from the equator. So on a round Earth model, you expect the times to be about the same. While in the flat Earth model, the southern hemisphere around the world trip should take a lot longer. So what I did is you can check this yourself. I used the website Kayak, and I mapped out all 8 of these trips, the 4 in the northern hemisphere and the 4 in the southern. Here example is Sydney to Santiago, Chile, and going from Sydney to Santiago, Chile, it's between 12.5 hours and 13.25 hours. So I kind of averaged them out. And then I also looked at the reverse trip, which would be from Santiago to Sydney. That's longer because you're going against the prevailing headwinds there. And I mapped them all out, and Shanghai to Los Angeles, JFK, here we go. And the total for that trip would be about 40 hours and 58 minutes. In the southern hemisphere, which the flat Earth model, which says should take much, much longer, actually is slightly less, a little less than about an hour less.
That's wild. Shouldn't time be the same? But it's different.
That shit keeps freezing on my end.
Well, Boubacar should know the rapper say I'm going to Mars. You a rapper, they talk about going to Mars, they talk about it. Buzz Aldrin talk about it. They talk about it. It ain't funny, though. It's next door to Earth.
Professor Dumbledore, she put it in the question. She said, Professor Dumbledore.
I just want to know, how do we know there's a Mars within a dome?
Dude, I love you too, Boubacar. I'm trying to tell you, man.
If I was having a
I ain't
bad
playing
day,
around.
man,
I don't think I'm missing some Lamborghini. That's all I'm missing, Lamborghini. It'll be perfect life after that.
Look,
So that's all. Don't think I'm missing.
Man.
Phil is laughing. Somebody read the comments. So we got Bubba Sperry in the house. Hey, Bubba. Slicky Woo Boo saying, what it do? What did Bubba say? He said, if you hold a basketball up at across a 50-yard field,
it looks flat too. The
It
Earth
will
is
look
round.
flat. That's just what I was going to tell you. That's a physics question. It will look flat.
Yeah, just like when we look up at the moon.
It's
Don't
an
the moon look
illusion.
flat?
Yes.
Exactly.
But
They
you
make
know,
up any
but
answer they
the
want.
People
moon,
that
the
study
moon is too
physics for
big for you
years
to
and
prove
done
it. But you
astronomy
can
and
do
all
the
that.
same test
And for
with a
y'all to sit here and
basketball.
tell them something different,
Okay, so can we
it's
all
just
agree that
mind blowing.
technology got better as time went on? As time went over the past like 100 years, technology that involved, like you can actually watch
And the
VR
people who are
headset.
and the people who are
What
still
if I
studying
told
it
you that
and
the
who are still
technology's always been here?
making progress on it still agrees the Earth is round.
No,
So
I'm just asking. Don't you believe that it evolved, right?
Yeah.
I don't know
So
if it evolved and
if
was turned into something different.
no, I'm
That's
saying
not a belief.
when they first made a
Difficult.
car, you
This
think
is
they
very,
can make
very
better
difficult.
cars now than they made back then? To get around, you believe cars faster, better than they was when they first came out, right?
of
Right.
course, it's
Exactly.
machinery.
So it's like, why did they go on the moon for some reason, and now we don't have the technology or way to get up there now?
Yeah, we
Why
do.
you think?
What are you
We
talking
just
about?
sent a drone to the moon the other day. We just sent a drone to the moon the other day. It was
Oh
just
my
You
God.
believe that
Why y'all
bullshit?
Really believe that
y'all
shit.
say
That shit
we?
is
Come
crazy.
on
Then why
now.
they
Why
have
y'all
go
say
live
we
on
were talking
TV
about
and
them
show
white
it?
folks?
all right. So all right,
Like
to
this
be
is
politically
crazy.
correct with Brother
Y'all say
Malik,
we
the
ain't got
United
that
States
technology. We ain't went to the moon. Lord have mercy.
all
Look,
right, brother.
did
The
you
United
know?
States just sent
Listen
a drone to the
Hello.
moon.
Listen to Gil Scott Hearn say, my sister now, look, why Whitey's still on the moon. Whitey on the moon. Check that out. When they said Whitey on the moon. Last week,
Whitey on the moon.
my sister Nail, my sister Nail.
I love Gil Scott
Whitey
Heron.
on the moon.
I love Gil Scott Heron. He's
Listen to
also
that.
doing a lot of heroin too.
But it don't mean that don't mean
I'm
he
just
was
messing.
wrong.
I'm just messing.
You
I
talking
don't know
about
where this
different
going. I'm
things.
messing.
Einstein was
Reed get so serious, so
Elizabeth.
sensitive.
That don't mean they wrong.
You so sensitive.
Because I might have been a heroin addict or something one day. That don't mean I'm wrong. Just because I tell you something don't mean
It
I'm
just
wrong.
means your view may be a little twisted.
Little
Look,
skewed. Exactly.
I did a lot of drugs.
I
Trust me,
told y'all
some shit look
only
different.
what you think, what you believe, and your opinion. Ain't no truth in that.
It's also what you know. It's what
Thank
you
you.
know.
That's all there is.
I mean, but it's not always like that. Because if somebody slapped the shit out of somebody in front of me, somebody got the shit slapped out of them. I'm just saying, there's no maybe that was a love tap. That was a hell of a slap.
Right.
That motherfucker went back.
Right.
I'm just saying, you can never say that indefinite to say, well, you know,
he got the shit slapped out of him. Not unless he shit it, because that would be an exaggeration on the truth. You're
that's right. Reese, go home. Go get out your house and go to another house. And you just try to be difficult. Nah, this is the idiot conversation. I ain't gonna keep on that rabbit hole. You gonna keep trying to. Well, what is the rabbit? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Somebody got the shit slapped out of them. They got the shit slapped out of them. You will make that statement true.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna say this. I always say this. Like my kids, I teach them this. That what the reason why I stopped signs around, because there definitely was an accident there. There must have been a lot of accidents. That's why they put it in. So for somebody to one day say he got the shit slapped out of him, I'm telling you, in history, somebody got the shit slapped out of them. They slapped them so hard they shitted themselves, and that's where the term came from. Look it up somewhere.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying, but you said if you see somebody, I said unless they shit it, that's the only time that would be accurate.
How the hell I'm gonna know if I check their drawers? Even if they shitted themselves, I wouldn't know.
But you know, so I'll say I shit myself. I don't have to shit myself.
Reese, we're going down another rabbit hole here. Where would we at, Flat Earth?
That's the difference.
We're on Mars now. We're on Mars. That's right.
People
we're on
taking
Mars
it
with the
literally
rappers.
and people taking it figuratively. So if they say the moon is made out of green cheese, is it? Somebody believe it is. I ran across somebody.
I believe don't mean the truth though.
That black people brain are smaller than white people brain, and they said it.
That's what I'm saying. What you believe don't mean
nothing. Go with this too, but keep it honest with me. If me and you was right there, somebody got the shit slapped out of them. There's no belief in enough. We saw this shit. That's a fact.
I seen somebody get slapped really hard. You seen shit. I didn't see no shit.
I'm sick and tired of you PC son bitches, and you over here doing the same shit to me right now. You know, he did not get his shit slapped. He got slapped really hard. You know what I'm saying? Now they're talking about what they say. If you they no longer call you a felon, you are facing incarceration or something like that, or you facing something. I'm gonna look it up. I had it in my phone.
Wait a minute. That's some knowledge you spreading in now.
Yeah, it is just some new terminology just came out, man. You know, they're changing everything. Just like if you can't say homeless no more, somebody facing homelessness. You know what I'm saying? And now
you see how you see what you say how we can't do. It ain't no such thing as what you can't do. No such thing, man.
You can't do it if you in some politically correct ass job. You can't do it. Your ass will lose your job. That's what you can't do. So the is can't.
That ain't law then. That's not law, brother.
It is law if it's my
nothing's
business.
mandatory. Everything is voluntary.
If you had a job and they have, if you have a job and they have their guidelines and everything with HR, and he said you can't say these terminology, you have a meeting and you do it, you can lose your job. So you can't do it.
Yeah,
unless you want to lose your job.
Yeah, those are policies, but it's not law. Still doesn't make it law, brother.
Yeah. You still can't do it. You can't do it, though.
Wait a minute, Rodney, turn your radio down.
That ain't me.
All right, so I'm saying in that situation, I'm just giving that. You can say laws.
Yeah,
you can say. Now I'm not talking about federal laws. I'm just talking about laws in general. So there are kinks. You can't just, you know, there are laws you just can't go in the middle of somebody establishment and take a shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if that's on the books or not. Don't do it, but I'm just saying there are things you just can't do, man. But if you in the job, they say you can't grab Althea by her right cheek, you can't do it.
Because it ain't dead. So if you can,
Exactly. So that means they really tried it hard to do it, and it was intentional.
You know, it's like grabbing a wall. All
right. My bad. The left cheek. They ran for the left cheek. So
yeah, I got the left cheek.
That's the sensitive one.
They burnt out.
But nah, it's been real interesting today.
Yeah,
Black
man.
herbs.
Next you gonna say they living on Mars, man. I ain't got time.
No. That was Kiani. Kiani said the rapper's been to Mars.
Yeah, the real Mars. Not the one that they talking about.
No, stop it. I said the rappers talk about Mars. See, the whole point I love about all the races is love, peace, and happiness. But you can know when somebody telling the truth or somebody lying. If you don't know that by now, then, you know, life will be easy. We all in a fours up. So you know when somebody lying. You saw the video about the people talking about the flights. Now, if you fly a lot, you travel a lot, it all makes sense. And I told you I think it's funny because when you look at, like I said, when you travel,
you said then you cut
yeah,
out.
with the flights, when the guys playing the flights, it all makes sense. And that's what I was talking about. Like when you travel, when you fly, when you go to different states and you see the maps. Miami has told us a map, Miami, that why they have the map for. So they show maps of different stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then all the books been burned up. They burned all the books, they burned all the paintings. Why, Boubacar? Why they burn up all the books? Why they burn up all the paint? Why they trying to hide so much stuff? Why they hide all the paperwork? You know, I mean, why? Why?
So they can tell the story. They can rewrite it. They can, you know.
Hey, Key, man, I love you, bro.
They burn money every goddamn week.
Hey, I mean, yo, I watched the transition from one subject about 10, and then we burning money.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Morning Mac Show.
Welcome, guys.
Gotta slow it down.
But that's how your mind is.
Hey, Kiana, you should have been like a secret agent or some, some, you know, agent, because they would never get the straight truth, not even truth, just a straight answer out your ass.
No, why are you laughing at what Kiani said?
No, I'm just saying, it's not what he said, it's just what
good gas kicking in.
I asked Kiani, what's his name? My name is Kiani, brother of love, of the mystic of the 10th pharaohs. And look what they done today to the kids. And I'm saying, look what happened to Michael Jackson. And all of that with left eye.
That's not true. I stick to the facts. I stick to the facts every time. I done told you. Why you didn't answer the question though? You didn't answer the question, Boubacar. You didn't tell me why they burn up all the books, why they burn up all the paintings, and then you don't know about the Earth flat. You didn't know about the Moors. You didn't know about all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying,
brother.
Yeah,
I don't know why you know about the Moors. I am a Moor. I don't understand what you're talking about.
oh well, you supposed to know about you know what's going on there.
I'm just saying, correct yourself when you say something. That you said,
well, you didn't know what's going on. You act like you know. You act like
the joke, the flat Earth.
Yes, everybody on here. I thought you didn't know what was going on.
No, you came in late. That's what happened. You didn't know what was going on. You came in late.
We gotta go.
Okay, all right. Okay, I maybe did come in late. I was a little busy over here laughing.
Look, man.
Let's get close to that time. Y'all arguing.
It's been it's not an argument. It's been a conversation of the mind.
Y'all playing. And some people ain't taking the plea bargain. Y'all, you know, y'all ain't taking the deals. Y'all not agreeing. But the thing, your opinion is valuable because everybody's opinion counts to them.
Yeah. I'm open to information though. That's the thing. That's why I was asking people like, you know, why do you believe that they're flat? Not just because they told you, and people give me that information. I ask them why you believe the earth is round. So it's like, if you tell me why you believe that, I'm taking that information. You know, it's like, okay, now I got some understanding. Not just because I see the picture. Nah, I think that's Malik, man.
Mine's on mute.
That's mine.
Yeah.
You get it?
Is it Malik?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
good
Malik.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That's
nah,
what
I'm
happened when
gonna
you
be
don't have
open.
your when you're not regular citizen. They mess with your phone.
But
Look, they mess with
Don't say
everybody's
regular.
internet. That's why Facebook was out today. Stop playing.
I'm
I'm back on
saying
Facebook. My Facebook up. Your Facebook not working. Mine's working.
Mine's
Yeah, we
working.
Hey
back up.
yo, let's just say respectfully, these African Americans on this panel right here have no interest in fighting for their rights.
Get
They
up.
have no interest in fighting for themselves.
Nah, Malik. That's not true. That's not true.
Because
That's
it
not
ain't,
true.
look, because it ain't but one way you can do it.
There's always different ways you could do something, sir. There's always
Like
an
how?
option.
Like
That's
how?
what we all need to work out and find that every option we have, we can put together and do something, but not just say there's always one way. That's
There is no
usually how
option.
dictatorship works.
Hey,
Most
look,
people don't like
if
dictatorship.
we don't get out of the contracts that binds us to these crackers, white boy and slave masters, whatever we want to call them, we are contracted with them. You can rescind your contracts. No one wants to know how to do it. That would be your freedom involved. I'm just saying, no one's interested in that.
I am. So I'm gonna call you after this.
Nah,
Yes, I
man,
am.
no, brother. We talking about flat earth. We talking about shit we can't change and ain't got nothing to do with our life. But the thing that has to do with our life, we're not interested. Something wrong with that, man.
I need a loan right now. I need a loan, brother Malik. Let me know how I can get. I am very interested.
You
So
have
give me
Hell yeah, you
something I
can get
need.
you. Hey, look here. Hey, look here. You can get you a loan from the government that you ain't got to pay back, but you're gonna use the wrong numbers. So what numbers do you use? That would be the knowledge. That would be the conversation.
So
Something
that's
you
the
can change
conversation we need
today.
to have off this line right here.
You
Let's
can go,
make it
hey,
happen.
look here. You can go home. You can go to your house and go to your computer and download and run off SS4 form. That's where you're going to create you another entity that the government cannot control. And this is going to be tax exempt because of the numbers that you're going to use. EIN, 9 AEIN numbers are tax exempt. You can look it up. So why are you using a social?
Mm.
Because
Malik,
knowledge is power. I'm just
I
saying.
would like to discuss some of this off the phone because I don't want to be in court one day. It was all on the camera. Holler at me,
Hey,
Malik.
yo.
I
For the
gotta get
world,
info.
man.
Hey, yo.
Everything
Hey,
he's
yo,
saying is
if y'all
wrong.
get a court date, call me on the phone and I'll get it dismissed over the phone for you.
It's the truth. He ain't saying nothing wrong.
No,
or
I'm
illegal.
sure he's not, but I'm just saying, in case when I do try and it go wrong, I don't need this to be recorded.
You know, on child support, if you know anybody on child support, I will free them for $500 damn.
Ooh.
Again, you know, people that's on child support, anybody you know. If there's anybody you know that's on it.
I'm good. I'll go ahead and just pay the ticket, Malik. I ain't got no problem with it.
So what? What's that?
I said I'll just go ahead and pay the ticket. I'm good. I don't need to call you.
I know. I know that's what they want you to do. I know, and all that money adds up. But keep on paying.
No.
Because everybody's broke right now, and it's due to that.
Hey, Malik.
I ain't paying them shit.
Dad mentality speak for himself. I need to get rid of some tickets. I got.
Let's
you
do
call me the ticket master. I need to holler at you. Real talk.
Malik, I need money
Let's
to put
do
on
it.
some shows. Can I get some money to put on?
Hey, but I don't have to change my my identity.
You need oxygen. You need oxygen, but you want money.
Yes, I want to put
Because
on
if you ain't
a
got
show.
no money,
I want to put on
you ain't got
comedy
no oxygen, you can't do shit.
yes, I would like to have a venue
For
that
sure.
specializes in comedy shows, and yes,
And
I
you
would like to see
need gravity. You need.
that. I would like that.
What we do without
I would
gravity?
like
We
to
just
bring
fall
But
off
once
the
you
face
reach
of
this
the earth.
level of knowing and the level of knowledge, and you hear people talk, man, it's almost like
Hey, can I get them videos, man?
I would
yeah,
like
go
for
watch
y'all to
some
read
flat
this
earth
book.
videos. I got you, man.
Oh, Lord.
I got you.
hey, yo,
I'm getting punished
there's
for
a
flat
video.
earth.
Hey, yo, Molly. Hey, Molly, did you see? Hey, Mal, did you see the video of the rocket hitting the dome?
Yeah, man,
Molly.
I love it. A lot of people was doing that joint too. It flew all the way up and hit the dome, boom,
Yeah,
and got the floating back down.
yeah.
People,
They
it's too
say it's
easy now.
72,000 miles from the Earth. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
And how they know what's
You
up
see the
there
sun and the
so
moon
high,
at the
but
same
we
time.
can't explore the ocean. We only explore like 10% of the ocean, if that. Like, what's wrong with going
If you
down in
look
the
up,
water?
Well,
if you
there
look
was
up,
a
and
couple
look
of
here, if you look
billionaires
up
that
on
went
YouTube,
further down, and that's what happened.
See,
Huh?
it amazes me. We
You
can't
go a
even
certain place,
explore
the
all of
pressure from
Earth,
underneath the
but we
water
can
will
explore
crush you.
all the way in
If you
outer
go
space.
certain,
We
you
can't
can
even
only go
explore
but
all
so
the way
far.
down, but we can go
What's
all the way
up?
up.
What's above, so below? It's pressure when you go up to it.
I
That's
got
what we
photos of
have.
the
Well, put
ice
it this way,
wall under the ocean.
we don't have the craft for that. We don't have the craft for that yet.
And then they got something what they call the Diana belt or something that you can't nothing get through it. So it's like, how in the hell did they manage to get through it and make it back? Like, it's
It's right.
impossible to get through.
Never did. They never did. The dome, I mean, moon and the sun is inside here with us.
Yeah, I see
If
the
you look on
clouds in
YouTube,
between the clouds sometimes. I be
no,
looking
no,
like
no,
that.
no. Did you see the man? Did you see the man in Alaska when he? Did you see the man in Alaska on his boat? And he showed daytime was in front of his boat with the sun shining, and at the back of his boat the moon was shining. It was dark as hell. It's on YouTube.
Yeah. That shit,
The man
that's
sees
a
daylight,
special
sees
place.
sun and moon at the same time.
But you know us.
Yeah, that's because the Earth
You know, in
is flat.
Alaska,
That's why.
hold on now. In Alaska, a certain, because Alaska's big as hell. A certain time, like up to 3 months, there's nothing but darkness.
Yeah.
Up to 3 months, another 3 to 6 months, all nothing but daylight and no darkness. Because somehow they're right there. That's so that they're at that point. So literally, wherever he's at, he can do that. He can do that because it's at that point of the Earth where I guess the moon and the sun. Because
Well, no, they turn off the lights to save on electric bill. So the first time of year, they turn
Explain
off
the
the
Big
lights.
Dipper though. Explain the Big Dipper. Has always an exact spot. It ain't moving.
It's a dead star.
But if the Earth flipping and doing all this turning,
it's actually a dead
it should be
planet.
in
Well,
DC
probably was a huge
sometimes.
planet.
We should be seeing it in all different places. It's always there.
Yeah, but we are rotating. We're rotating. So of course it's going to
December.
We're not rotating around, and we're rotating like a ball, and it's just there's like a light on us. That light doesn't
moving like they saying we are moving. It don't make sense. And now they saying the Earth's moving slightly faster. Remember growing up, they said we move a little faster, we'll fall off. If we move a little slower, we'll just fall right off. Now they saying we moving a little faster. That's weird.
That's because none of that shit is true. That's why.
I'm not,
None of that's true, man. None of it.
Yeah, I don't subscribe.
None of the history they gave us was true. None of it.
I don't subscribe to that,
None
especially
of it.
back then.
None of it.
Come on.
I
don't know no
See what I'm
scientists
saying?
that gonna sit here, and subscribe to that.
But that's what I heard. That's what they told us.
Yeah,
that's what they told us in North Carolina in the school.
Where
were you at?
Earth goes around this way and that way. So you're right. They tell us a lot. I'm dizzy.
They tell us lies. They tell us lies. They're all lies, man. Look how we living, man. We're living off of what they taught us and information they gave us. And look at the whole black race. We are at the fucking bottom off of their information now.
Well,
Everybody else making
talk about that. I got a video that talk about exactly that.
Everything is a lie. If they can control your perception, then they can control your reality. That's why no one's interested in any freedom, because they already controlled your reality. Man, we are not thinking on our own. We think we're thinking on our own, and we're not thinking on our own. We're thinking what things they told us. So that's our truth. Something that a slave master that killed and burnt your people, and they told you what it is, and now this generation believes everything they say. Crazy. I would question all of it. I would not say we slaves. I'll say no, the hell we ain't. He said we were. I'll just say no, we ain't. I ain't gonna say yeah, we were, because he told us. Come on, man.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm 100% with you on that. We were human trafficked. That's it. If they don't want to say it, that's what they. If they say it because they know it's more shameful. We are victims of human trafficking. That's what
That's
it is.
it.
I wish you 100% on that.
Prisoners of war, man. We were prisoners of war, not
There's
slaves.
no war. The war mean that we was fighting. We are
Yes.
human
Civil
trafficking.
War, all that shit.
Man, no, we were
My
human
man
trafficking
said
over
something
here in
today.
this country.
My man said something earlier about he said something earlier about Black Wall Street. But what y'all don't understand, every state in America was Black Wall Street, not just there. That's the one they want to show us, so we'll run with, oh, we had our own little thing over here in this little state. No, nigga, we had it everywhere like that.
Everywhere was rich.
Everywhere. Every state was all us. That's it. And we were chilling until 1492, baby. And we had running air, heat, internet, all that shit in 1492, man. All this shit is being suppressed.
It was so many of us. It was so many of us. They were shipping us. It was so many of them. They were shipping us off.
Hey, man, Charlie, what you about to say?
I'm just asking about the internet in 1492. Hold on, that was a new one.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's proof of that, man. You gotta do hey, yo, look, you gotta do your study, man. It ain't got nothing to do with what you do every day. I promise. That information ain't gonna never pop up.
They couldn't Google how they was gonna get fucked up in about 200 more years.
Nah, just go from 1711 all the way up to 1492. Do your research and you'll see. You'll see all the shit was already here. Airplanes, all that, man. All that. Them white boys ain't come up with nothing. They ain't never invented nothing. I give somebody $500 right now if they can tell me what a white man invented. And I'll cash at you.
Slavery, give my money.
Nope, he ain't invent that. He didn't invent that.
No, he didn't invent nothing. White people don't come from nothing. They come from the caves. Y'all don't understand, man. They don't have shit. They were the slaves that came here. And that was in the 1800s.
Polish sausage. Polish sausage. They invented
they
Polish
didn't invent that either. Polish people are black.
Homosexuality. Now give my money.
Yeah, that's
Willie Lynch.
Willie
Lynch had letters.
That ain't nothing to invent. That's what they were doing in the caves. We put all the men in one cave and all the women in the other. And look, and they started and they started having sex with each other. That's nothing to invent. You can't invent sex. How can you invent that? No. You can't invent. You can't invent sexual acts.
So
I'm saying you can't invent
unsweetened iced tea.
Nope.
Hey,
y'all thinking Monty Hall?
Unsweetened iced tea. 100%.
Marty Robinson for me.
You know when they invented Discord. They invented Discord. They invented separation and know how to keep you fighting against each other. They invented the art of war. That's what they invented.
No, they didn't invent the art of war, baby. We invented the art of war, baby. The white people didn't come until 1611. There was no white people on the earth until 1611. And no one seen a white person worldwide until 1776. These powerful motherfuckers who we give all this power to ain't shit.
My history books in high school, all my history books in high school were definitely invented by white people. 100%.
No, it wasn't. They wasn't invented. It was taken from your ancestors, so it wasn't invented.
What
they just put their faces on it.
White folks
they just put. Bible? No, we wrote the Bible. King James was black. King James was black, baby. Everybody in the Bible was black. The Phoenicians were black, and the Canaanites were black people, not white people. You ever heard of
Jello cake?
Hey, look.
Jello
you ever heard of the Renaissance era? Have you ever heard of the Dark Ages? Anybody ever heard of the Dark Ages before?
Yes.
Well, that's when we were teaching white people how to tie their shoes and how to take a bath and shave and get their animals out their house and show them that their kings and queens are not supposed to live in the neighborhood. They're supposed to have a palace. So we built them a palace. We did all this shit for them. And we also taught them the science of law, which we're going through now. And his name was Benjamin Banneker Bay, which is Benedict Arnold, which means a traitor. That's why there's a Ben Franklin room in the White House today. It was a black dude. The Europeans that came to colonize America, the white man, it wasn't white men, it was black men. It was billionaire motherfucking Africans that came over here. And they had white people with them as slaves, and they had black Africans with them as slaves. They had the Mongolians with them. King Charles. So the white people rose up against his motherfucking ass. First people to ever do it in history. Them white folks rose up. They got
Wait a
together
minute,
and they
they
rose
invented
up.
that. They rose up. First people to ever do it. That's
Nah, we had already rose up on shit, man. Come on, these people are just
Malik,
getting
you
here. How they
talking
gonna
about
invent
Rashada
anything?
Malik. I didn't name the last
Mama,
stuff.
these people ain't shit. These people ain't shit. Quit trying to give them some type of power
I
because they
didn't
don't
give him.
have
I
it.
didn't get him nothing.
I
I
mean,
want
you're
you to
trying
give
to
me
come up. You're trying to
$5.
come up with something they invented. You're trying to come up with something they invented, and you
Pimento
can't.
cheese.
No,
100%
man.
pimento cheese. Just Googled it.
Hey, look,
Was
our
definitely created
flag,
by a white man.
our national flag for our people is green and red. What color are the traffic lights throughout the whole fucking world?
Yellow, red, and green.
Okay, green and red. They added yellow, but it's really the red and the green you pay attention to the
Well,
most.
Garrett A. Morgan created that. Garrett A. Morgan was the inventor
Black
of the
man.
traffic light.
Nah, man, he didn't discover no traffic lights, man.
Yes, he did. Look it up.
What's my man name? Eli Whitney did that.
No, Eli
Yeah,
Whitney
Whitney
did the
did the
cotton
cotton
gin.
gin.
Who did the
And I
traffic
think
light, man? It was a black dude,
Garrett
man.
Morgan.
College
Quentin
man.
Prince and the
What was
cotton
his
gin.
name, man? Who did the traffic lights? Y'all got to look
Garrett
that
A.
up right
Morgan.
quick. It was a black dude. Gary A. Morgan. It was
Garrett
a
A.
white
Morgan.
dude. It was a
Black
white
guy.
dude.
Black
There
guy.
you
Yeah,
go.
he's
There you go.
black.
Thank you. Thank you. I know. We
But that's what I
invented
was saying.
everything. Yeah. This country was already here. These houses, all these big ass mansions were our mansions. You ever heard of the Trail of Tears? They came and kicked us out of our houses. That's why the white people got the big places and the rich places. We were staying there. They made us get
Well, I
out
know
and
the
walk.
Cheers also was with the I don't know, the indigenous or the natives or whatever.
Yes, that's
I gotta be careful over here on
that
what I
was
call them.
us.
So
Wait a minute.
Yes,
Wait
that
a
was
minute.
they
They
gave
that was
said
them
us.
they
wait
gave
a
them
minute.
black,
It
the
says
plague.
Lester Wire, police officer in Salt Lake City, Utah, invented the first electric traffic light in 1912. Isn't that something?
No. He made something different to an existing product, so he didn't invent it.
He said,
Exactly.
"What? No, well,
Garrett
I
A.
think he's
Morgan
black
invented
anyway."
it. Please stop
Right.
trying to erase our history, Reese. Please stop
That's what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
erase
She's
our
trying to
history.
give them power, man. She's supposed to be
No,
saying,
he's
"Yep, they
black.
ain't inventing
It's
nothing."
Garrett A. Morgan. They got a whole
I'm
thing.
letting you know another name. This man is black. This man is not white.
Well, there you go.
He invented the first electric traffic light. He took the existing railroad light thing, however they do. He took that.
Who
and that
created
was
the
his
cell phone?
inspiration. But
Who
we need to
created
know
the
his
cell phone?
name.
Mhm.
Who created
We
the what?
created a lot of things, but I'm sure like
No,
maybe
everything.
mayonnaise.
Everything. Not some. Every. Not some.
Damn.
Every. Yeah, every.
And then, well,
It
I guess
says
I
his
would say the
design was
gunpowder
inspired
was
by
the
the railroad
Chinese, but
lights
no,
and
that you got
the
Asiatic.
future
So
lights,
yeah,
the red and green lights. That's where you got the
Who was?
color.
Hey, look. Who
by
created time? Who created time? Because time was created. Who created that?
shows a brother, the Egyptians, right?
Nope. His name was Benjamin Banneker. He created it in 1724. Time don't
Actual
exist.
time.
How is time in
So hold on. So
California
they had
different than time
energy.
in New
So
York?
they had internet before time. That's what you're telling me.
Say what now?
They had internet before time because you told me in
Yeah,
1400s.
internet was before time. Yeah,
So there was unlimited internet before they started timing it.
because our ancestors went off seasons. We didn't go off time. We went off seasons: winter, summer, spring, and fall. That's what we went off of.
Well, Benjamin Banneker, I know he also did the layoff for Washington D.C.
Yes, he did the Ben Franklin room. That's what the Ben Franklin room. There's no such thing as Benjamin Franklin. Man.
That actually,
no such thing. Hey, look,
he was the assistant
no
to
such guy.
LaFont. He was
no
he was
such
the
guy.
assistant to LaFont. And LaFont
No such guy as Benjamin
trying to do
Franklin. That's not a real guy. That's just some picture of some dude they drew. But the guy is really black.
Benjamin Banneker
And it's
is black.
Benjamin. Yeah, Benjamin Banneker Bay is his name. But when he signed contracts and switched like we are, he took on the last name Banneker because that's a corporate name. And he traded us out. He's a traitor. That's why they call him Benjamin Banneker. Banneker means a trader
And
because he
did y'all
traded the
know
black race. Huh?
that's GE? Did y'all know that GE got the traffic light because Morgan sold it to GE for $40,000, sold it to General Electric.
Yeah, that was a lot of money back in that time.
1920.
But
yeah.
I can tell you
Damn.
what they invented that y'all don't know they invented. They invented the patent house, where they can take your inventions and patent it for themselves. And then you think they invented it. And then you don't know we invented it. So you'll because you'll try to support them in inventing things, trying to come up with stuff that they invented when they didn't invent anything.
Yeah. Even then,
I
we
like
used to
how
You should put it
Malik
all
take
on
his
your
jabs
people.
at us.
You should put it all on your
Watch
people
the fact
anyway.
thing,
You should put it
I
all on
like
your
how,
people, even if
you know
you
what I'm
don't know
saying?
that.
You niggas.
But people used to follow the sun most anyway. That's where the word hour came from. Came from horse for real. They say where's horse?
Yes,
That's like asking what time
yes,
it is. And that's
yes,
what we find out, when the sun
yes.
hits this side,
Yes, because the sun walks across the sky in 12 steps. At 1 o'clock, he was called something, and at 2 o'clock, the sun was called something. All the way up to 12 o'clock, he was called Amun Ra.
Yeah.
And then after
And Ra is
12:01, the
the
sun
son of
started
Ain't
going
that
down.
and Ra is,
Egyptian
you know
prince?
what's crazy though?
Amun
Ra,
Ra,
this goes back to Egypt, and Ra is the
Egyptian
sun god.
pharaoh. Amun Ra.
No,
Yeah,
but not
Amun Ra.
the
And
Pharaoh.
have you heard of the Pharaoh?
He's a
Have you ever heard of Pharaoh Akhenaten?
Yeah.
Pharaoh Akhenaten is the man who said there's only one God, and now God is a man. So that's why you be saying he. This is just an individual dude. Hey, look, this is just some guy who said right, and this is a guy who just said that he wants God to be a man, and you will swear up and down that God is a man. You a motherfucker kill you today if you told him God wasn't no man. But it was just an average man like me and you who was a pharaoh and decided to say God is a man because he ran the world. I mean, he ran that part of the world. So he said God is a man.
Hey, Malik, check this out. So Ra was the sun god, right?
Yeah.
And so I didn't notice it, like somebody was breaking this shit down, and then they showed it on here, and then I looked it up. So his son, in Egyptian, there was a fable about this, and Ra's son is what's his name, man? What is Superman? What they call Superman? Because I can't find that
Kal-El?
Yeah. Him that this is an Egyptian tale that they stole and made Superman.
Yes, they're talking about Moors,
his
man.
father's name was Ra, right?
And then you got Kal-El, E-L. That's our title. You know, Malik El. I could have been Malik
something like that. Yeah, that's his name. That's Superman real name.
Yeah, E-L. Those are Moors they're talking about.
But then look though, they had him sign a contract and change his name to Clark Kent.
Come on, man. Talk to and look, Bubakal, talk to me, man. Talk to me. He changed his name now. He's corporate, right? Come on, man. Didn't we do the same thing?
Hey, it's crazy,
Come on.
but that's what they did, though. That's exactly what it. Because I was like,
of
dang,
course.
Superman black. Superman is really a black tale. It's a tale from
we Superman.
They didn't even invent the movies that they show us, guys. Okay, they're just showing us our history on TV, right? And they're mocking us because they know we don't know who the fuck they talking about.
Why you
Every time I throw this book up, Molly, show my flyer for Friday.
What flyer?
The flyer for the show that I had Friday.
You gotta send it to me.
So get out of that contract, Bubakal. And if you watch Gangs of New York, you will see where guys at a table saying, "You want to be public or private? Sign right here, public or private."
But you see where I'm going with it. You know what I'm saying? The brother named Bubakal. So I don't really sound like I'm fighting the power.
Come on, man. Live up to the name, man. Come on, man.
Right now, I'm about to start my own, you know what I'm saying? Hey. What's a Bubakal?
You can tell you ain't no U.S. citizen just by your name.
There you go.
You by Albert.
He don't sound like none of you niggas.
You don't sound like an Albert.
You see what I'm saying, Brother Malik? And then you got people like Reese. You see what you talking about over there trying to call me that government name.
Yep. Yeah.
I didn't call you
Always trying to have
Jenkins.
me
I called you
assimilate. I
Albert.
talk about this.
I didn't call
Always
you
want
your
brothers to
government name.
assimilate.
I called you a first name.
You know,
Y'all
I
two,
always
hey,
wanted to
look here.
assimilate.
Y'all two should get an act on stage like Fred and Esther type shit. Y'all just write up y'all own shit. Y'all'll be funny as fuck, man.
Yeah, because
I ain't lying.
Reese is always trying to have somebody assimilate. That's all. I ain't doing that.
I'm trying to do what?
Have me
Y'all sound
assimilate.
like brothers and sisters, man.
I am not having you assimilate nothing.
Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
want
You
you to
try to.
assimilate. That's the
You keep
sin.
trying to tell me to go by the name Albert.
Sin.
If
No,
my name
the
is
moon.
Albert.
Hey, Reese, the moon was called sin, baby. There ain't no sin. They lied
Well,
about everything. Yeah, the name of the moon was called
assimilation
sin.
is wrong. I don't want
Hey,
you to assimilate.
hey,
I'm
I
just
want you to
saying,
go
man,
Robin.
perception is everything, man. Perception, what you think the world works and how you think it works is deadly. That's why we gotta brainwash ourselves out with the old and in with the new. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing can do that is information. You gotta reprogram yourself out of what everybody else believe. You won't be a believer no more. You'll be a knower. There is no knowing in their world, so you're gonna sound crazy to them. Because everything in their world is a belief. Belief means you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You just
See,
said it.
that's why
I
Keanu be sounding
discredit.
crazy to Booba Cow.
Hey,
And
look,
that's why Booba Cow
I
be
be
laughing. But I get what
let me
Keanu's
say
saying.
something. I say I believe in God because it gives me solace to sleep. I will lose my
once you
mind
say
thinking I was
believe, once
controllable.
you say
Hey,
believe,
contractor.
it's over with. Once you say you believe, you know you don't know what you're talking about because you say you believe.
No, brother Malik. It's a difference.
Contractor.
There's a
No,
difference.
there's no difference. What
You
does the
know
word
the
believe
Bible. You never
mean?
heard it.
Molly,
No,
put your hand
sir.
up. I sent it to you.
How can you get explain understanding of me if you can't hear me? Now, I said I believe because it's like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. That
Come on,
nigga's
that ain't
jumping
the
to
way
the flame
love
because he
goes,
wants
Janet
to.
Jackson.
I want to jump to the flame. That's the
I'm
difference.
about
Did
to
he
check
just
y'all
quote
out.
As
Janet
opposed to what
Jackson?
you said, I myself
Yes.
believe. I believe in God because it gives me solace. It gives me solace. I didn't say I had to give you. It gives me. This is why I go to believe. So if I go to that
Yes, that's
extreme to
what we were
believe, because I
told.
want to believe, I need to
Right.
believe. If not, I will lose my mind.
But,
You hear
but
me?
everything
Your
you're
wife
saying,
say,
Malik,
hey,
is a
Booba
belief
Cow,
too.
what
That's
if your wife
exactly.
came to you? What if your wife came to you and said, do you believe we need to pay the rent today? I don't know. I believe we do, but it never gets paid because you believe. Or she say, we gonna pay it today. Or
No,
we got to pay it.
no. If
It's a
I say I
difference, man.
believe we need to pay it, I know we need to pay it. That means is some I feel strongly about. When you say believe, I feel strongly. Yes, we need to pay the bill. We will be up out of our house if we don't pay the bill.
What's
I
the
believe they
difference?
will give us a foreclosure. I believe they
What's
will
the
send a
difference?
sheriff with people. I
What's the
believe it'll be
difference? No, sir. No, sir.
I
You
definitely
know
believe
they
that.
will a foreclosure. No. You know it will be a foreclosure if you don't pay it. You know that. That ain't no belief. See what I'm saying? That ain't no belief. I will pay it. That's no belief. That's you are going to pay it. Are these dishes dirty in this house? You know if they are or if they're not. It's no belief that they are or not. If you don't put no gas in your car, you know it's gonna be on empty. It ain't no belief it is. Man, I ain't got no gas in my car. I believe it's gonna be on E in a minute. See, you don't know if it is or not.
I
Eventually,
believe
it
Malik
will
gonna pay
be.
me
But
$500.
look,
Put it in your
eventually
hand
it will be.
so I can know it. Put
If
it.
you
I
look up the
believe
word
Malik gonna
belief,
give
it's
me
gonna say the
$500.
opposite of truth. It's gonna say the opposite of. That's what the word means. So how can we take the word belief and comprise it with facts? You can't do that. How?
Okay. Then you know what? I got you on this one. I got you.
I believe if I don't get home, I'm gonna take a shit on myself.
See, you don't know that.
I
That's what I'm
believe.
saying. You don't know if you are or if you're not.
So how do you
I
first?
would say
You
this
ain't got to
Timmy
do it.
saying believe. So then maybe I should change it to a misquote then. I know this guy.
There you go, believe. There you go, boo boo. There you go. You know.
I know this.
I like
You,
that too, Booba Kyle. That's right.
Look,
Let's
I
go,
yeah,
believe
you
Booba
only
he's
Kyle.
talk
gonna
what
give
you
me
know.
$500.
You
And
only
he
talk
said
what
on
you
his
know.
note, Malik,
I know this is
Malik
God. That's what
gonna
I'm talking
send
about.
Yeah,
$500.
it's a different. You know, when you get a certain age and you've been through so much, then you're right. It's not a belief. I know. So
Thank you. There you go. That's how you gotta start
Well,
talking.
I know white people invented pimento cheese. I need my $500. I believe.
Now
there
you
we
gotta
go.
show me some facts to the contrary, bro. You just can't say
I'm
it.
gonna ask who
And
invented
tuna
pimento
casserole.
cheese?
You gotta show me some
I
facts to the
believe you got
contrary.
tuna
You just can't
casserole.
say it. Just
I
can't
believe
Oh
say
yeah,
it, man.
there
You
you
gotta
go.
show me.
I know white people created green bean cast. Nah, green bean maybe not. Hold on, let me think.
I don't ask you what the white people invent.
Casserole with
They ain't
raisins
never
in it.
invented nothing, man.
Casserole with
They
raisins
said
in it.
Historical foundations of race.
That's true. They created race.
White people created race. There we
Yeah,
go.
they sure did.
500. Let's go.
Sure did. Send me a cash
There
app,
we go.
man.
No, I
Just
didn't.
send
Molly,
send it to Reese. Send it to Reese. She will disperse it out to the rest of the cast.
Thank you.
I discovered. Look, I discovered.
Okay,
the power of
okay. So
knowledge.
look. So look. Since they created race, do you belong to a race?
I belong to a
No.
group.
No,
I
you
belong
don't.
to- I belong
You belong
Nah,
to a
no.
nation. Nation and
Exactly.
race is not the same
But
thing.
if
You
there
belong
was
to
a
a
fight to
nation.
break out, I would kind of make
What nation I belong to?
You belong to the Al Moroccans, man.
How about this? I know
You belong to the
I
North
don't know about
Americans,
that.
man.
no Friday that's in the
You
area.
sure?
I never pledged allegiance to hood.
Yes, you did.
Hey
You
man,
did it in
one
elementary
nation under
school.
a groove, all right?
What
One
nation
nation under a groove.
You know what?
That's what I'm talking
This has
about.
been a very intriguing drive.
I hear you, Reese.
Funk Nation, baby.
Booba Cow, y'all get your tickets yet?
What's the way?
You know what? I believe.
Can I ask y'all a question, man? Can I ask y'all a question before we go, man? How many southeast streets are there, man?
I don't know. I don't be.
You mean in the world? What do you mean?
No.
DC?
In DC, yeah, man. How many southeast streets are there?
Let me see how many I don't stay away from.
It says Washington D.C. is
It's like
58.
nah, man.
I don't know. There's a lot of them though.
Alabama.
I know. And the reason why I say that,
We all
Hey, look.
separated too.
hey, look, the reason why I said that, I was in North Carolina and my mom was in Baltimore somewhere, man, I don't know, man, but she was on drugs at the time. And she said, come get me. I said, okay, mom, I'm on the way. So I left from North Carolina going to Baltimore. And she said, I'm on Southeast Street. That's when we had pagers. We ain't had no phones, so I had to stop at I stopped everywhere. She said, I'm on Southeast Street. I said, damn, I'm on Southeast Street. I said, damn it, how many Southeast Streets is it? I got frustrated and went the fuck home, man. I never did find it.
Southeast Baltimore.
Oh, but you
Might have been South Capitol.
Baltimore.
She was in Baltimore. I went over to
You
Harvard.
was in
I remember
DC.
that.
I'm not D.C.
Oh nah, DC don't got nothing called Southeast Street. It's just the location, the area is called Southeast, but there's no
I
South.
thought he
That same thing with
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
I thought he
Yeah,
meant
there ain't no such thing as Southeast Street over here, bro. That's something somebody.
Hold on, time out. Now I got a whole other question. Shit, if your ass came out of Baltimore, why the hell I'm gonna believe all the rest of the stuff you said?
I can't hear you. Because what I said
I
ain't
said,
got
if you
nothing to do
can't
with a
find your
belief.
way to Southeast Street in Baltimore, how the hell I'm gonna believe everything else you done said today?
Hey, no, that's what I'm saying. Don't believe nothing I say. Don't believe me at all. Go prove me wrong. Hey, no. Prove me wrong. That's don't say. Nah, you got to come with some paperwork and some facts to say, nah, man, that's some bullshit you was talking about. And I guarantee you can't nobody do it.
You should have showed him the flat way to get there. That would have been fair.
Oh, you better believe I'm gonna find out about that internet. I'm gonna find that one. Fuck that. Let me find out that it's some internet 1400.
Hey, yo, yeah.
I already got that shit written down in my
Yes,
book.
sir. Go ancient internet 1492.
Everything is real like a basketball.
Yeah.
The NBA is real. So everything's real. Nothing's fake. Everything's
But
real.
you like carrier pigeons to send messages, text messages.
Them white boys suppress this information, so we'll think they came out with it, man. They're trying to create a history like they made up a story about dinosaurs and shit, man. It's all fake. It's all bullshit.
They have been notorious for omitting information. Omitting isn't lying, it's just being
I
omitted.
tried to get fan in it.
Yeah, Mom, when you get a chance, read that
Oh,
shit,
that's
man.
miscontract. Oh, I'm already started. It's a lot though. I shared it
It's
in the
all
comments for anybody else that want to click the link that Malik shared with it.
You're gonna find out.
The internet is the sun.
You're gonna find out it's not right. I believe that.
And I know, see, I don't believe, I know that everybody's going to come out and support this Friday at the show in the harbor. I know that if you have not purchased your ticket yet on Eventbrite, I know that you can cash at me and I will make sure your name get on the list. I know that we're going to have a good damn time. I know
that's what I'm talking about. That's
Hold
called
on,
manifestation, what you were just doing.
98% of them. Hey, Reese, I know 98% of them bitches gonna be in there, gonna be some shit. I know.
That contractor.
98% of them bitches.
You said it wrong. It's 98% of bitches ain't shit.
That's it. Tell the truth.
Black bitches.
There you go. I'm sorry. I mean, 98% of the bitches ain't shit.
That bitches ain't shit. There's a rap song that said 98%. Just listen to it.
Hey, Reese. So, miscontractor gonna get the tickets from you.
From me. Okay. I put your name on the list.
You saw the pictures, right?
Their name on the
I know.
Yeah. Because I got to give.
I know that 98% of the people in the 1400s didn't know how to use the internet.
Man, them niggas had. You ain't seen the pyramid? One nigga had a cell phone.
Yeah, I believe
that nigga had a
everything,
laptop.
and we lost it, and now
They
they're
had
trying to go back
purses
and get
and
it back. Everything.
Hey, guess what you need to go back and get? Hey, guess what they took most importantly though? Hey, Reese, guess what they took more importantly though? They took your brains. They took all y'all brains. They took all the black people brains from them. That's what they took.
That was
And gave it
smart.
to the white people. That's why the white girl told me that I got a little brain, and her brain bigger than mine.
Oh shit, my brother, when he signed for a CTE, the NFL shit, he was getting less money than a couple of his ball players that was white, and he didn't understand. They said because his brain was smaller. And then they had, hell yeah, man, you can look this shit up. That shit
That should be
made
a lawsuit. That sounds like a lawsuit, dog.
Man, the whole NFL is damn near black. All of them they had to change this shit up. Look it up, dog. This shit is crazy. It was like a year ago, dog. They sued for over $1 billion something. But the shit was crazy. They thought we had smaller brains, so we deserve a smaller settlement than the white players. Said this shit is crazy.
That sounds crazy.
Because, like Malik said, they believed they didn't know, and once you know, you know. And that's how we starting the day. That's what we doing today, Malik, to change the situation by sharing information, by enlightening some people, and hopefully the people that get it say, "I get it, got it, and I'm going with it." Some people you have to throw the ball to them a couple of times before they be able to catch what you throwing, but that don't mean that you're not throwing it to them. That means they just a little slow on the catch. That's all. So you keep throwing. That's why I keep throwing information. That's why I keep talking about things, because you may not get it on the 98th time around, but that 99%, you're like, damn it, I got it.
He reached Booba today. Booba's no longer believing. Truth teller, baby.
I know.
He knows what I'm talking about.
But you gotta keep throwing for me.
I'm still not a flat earther.
Peace, love, freedom.
Beast mode,
man. And they throwing stuff. And Rodney said, you got to throw a fastball. Go harder, Malik.
Maybe I'm just too light skinned for that. I don't know. Maybe that's it. No problem. Maybe my black side isn't high enough. Right now, my 30% German is like this some bullshit.
Yeah, it's fighting.
Man, take your old German shit.
You seen the Matrix,
else.
man. Everybody was an Agent Smith, man.
How
You're
dare
Agent
you
right now, man.
No, man.
Matter of fact, I might be working for the government. This whole shit gonna be shut down tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie, this is keep going on. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, I'm gonna have on a wig and be like, "It's the Rodney Mack Show," bringing to y'all some new information.
Kenneth said, "Ancient internet is the sun."
Yeah, that's
what you talking about.
The sundial, he talked everything like we all was talking about earlier. Everything was based around the sun.
That's
So
why
I can
Superman.
see why he says that.
Why you think they try and block the sun? Bill
Try to
Gates.
block the sun.
Bill Gates.
Why they trying to block the sun?
Yeah, this nigga's trying to block the sun for the last 4 years.
That
Why
is
you
some
say that?
Terminator stuff because they scorched the sun.
The
That's
nigga
what
Man,
they
I gotta stay on TikTok more or something because y'all be coming up with some new shit every day.
This be national news, dog. Like China created their own sun and put it in the atmosphere, and people like, what that shit was? Shit was live on television. Like people just don't see shit. And they don't care to look it up. It just don't sound believable. Do it. Y'all don't believe China made the
Everything
sun?
sound believable. You got me when they made the lettuce. They making fruit and vegetables and everything else, and they're making.
That's why you gotta share the video.
I saw
You
that.
got me on everything.
You had to share you the video first, and before
You
that,
got me on everything. I believe. No. I know. I don't believe. I know. Cause I done smelled some meat that smell like some shit. I'm like, ooh, what's that shit?
Yeah, you should have kicked that nigga out there, Reese.
Now I'm talking about meat cooking. If your dingling smell rancid, you're not getting it. First, I don't play that. I don't play. Play with it, but don't play with it. Play with it.
Reese out here sniffing dicks.
Yeah, play with it, don't play with it.
You ain't getting no Candida's albicans penis in my face. No. I don't play with yeast. No. You keep your spores and say, no.
She done had a flashback. God damn it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She did a flashback like shit. Hell yeah.
She still saying no. No.
I told you
No.
what Smyrna was, what smegma was, and we did it. Wellness Wednesday coming up. Do I got to tell you what smegma is again, Rodney?
Yeah, I don't know what a smegma is. No, I have no idea.
But all of y'all men didn't know. Ain't gonna
Yeah,
go
that
out.
shit was-
Why
yeah.
y'all let Lisa tell y'all about y'all penis?
Yeah.
Say what?
What the hell is a smegma? I want to know. What's a smegma?
Smegma
is a dirty nigga.
That crust around the
and you got to
penis.
clean it up.
Dirty
Remember I told
nigga.
y'all to clean it
You
and
can
stuff?
get this little bacteria. It's called smegma, and you can spread it, but is from having sex with women and not washing your penis, and after days just being a dirty son of a bitch.
You don't have to have sex with women. It's dirty penis. Period. You can
It
be
is not
sweating.
washing your ass.
You could be doing whatever. You just dirty.
But just think about it.
I'm just glad. I'm glad I don't know what it is now. Shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what the doctors call it. That's what the doctors call it, smegma.
But
Once
it's like
again,
that probably taste
Hey,
that before.
contractor.
Yeah.
Once again, you see how these bitches do? No accountability.
Right.
Yeah, no
He says
accountability.
that's only on the
That's
man.
how
That's
the
only
bitches
because
do.
a woman killed him that, right?
Man, women,
to that man.
these bitches out.
That's because a lot of females
98% of women.
think that they are bitches. I know that I'm a woman.
No, you got it wrong. 98% of bitches ain't shit.
That's what his belief is. But
No, you get a
I don't
t-shirt that says that.
about the rest of the people. 98% of the bitches probably ain't shit. A bitch is a bitch, but I'm not a bitch, so I'm in that 2%. I'm a woman.
It depends who know you,
Right,
Reese.
yeah.
Keep it
Right.
real. It
You
depends who
gotta
know
know
you.
who you believe you are and who you know you are. That's the difference.
Yeah, but that's
the
why I
difference
did
what
that.
you're trying to say
That's why I
today.
did that joke
You
on stage when I
believe and
said.
know.
That's why I did that joke when I said, black bitches ain't shit, and I paused. And then I said, you notice I said black bitches and not black women. It's a difference. So if your energy changed or you felt any kind of way, you have been diagnosed today. You now know who you are.
That's right. That's like just like when a woman say, "All y'all mean is faggy."
I'm
You know,
using that
everybody like,
Friday
ain't no
show.
ring, ain't no faggy. I'm
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and reiterate that the thoughts and feelings of the contractor do not agree with the thoughts and feelings of Dead Mentality Podcast or any of his counterparts.
Hey, yo, I'm like Trump. More people think like me than don't.
Glasses on today.
Yeah.
Ooh, you
I
look
ain't
different,
gonna say his
Booba
name,
Cow.
but
We approve this
Yeah.
message.
I got these for the
Look all
screen.
different.
I got these for the screen because it's messing everybody's eyes up. If y'all know these phones, these computers. So my daughter don't wear glasses. My oldest does, my youngest don't. And so my oldest bought some glasses. I'm like, why you buy some glasses? She said, no, it's only for the computer and the phones, for the for the screens. So I said, well, I need a pair. So they got me for my birthday.
Shit, I need a pair.
Oh, well, at least you did soap. You got soap for Christmas, but today you got the glasses.
Yeah, man. Help them out. That might be the reason why a lot of people eyes bad. How long phones and TVs been out?
Dog.
I remember they say back away from the TV, you too close, your eyes will be bad. Now
little,
kids got pads right in their face. You be like, hold up now.
Hey, man, my father's style, I never had to wear glasses. I never had to wear glasses. Just ladies,
the stuff they're making the screens out of. It's the stuff they're making the screens and stuff out of, the light, the illuminated. And stuff. Yeah, it's different. Because I can look.
It's messing a lot of people, more people wearing glasses than ever. People that say, I never used to wear glasses. My family never wore glasses. They wearing it because these phones. All day wearing these screens, or you had the computer. So, you know what I mean?
Somebody need to go back to the 1400s and find out what they was using for their cell phones. That way you won't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
What they was using, Molly, what was they using?
That's what the pyramids. You ever look at these buildings? They got them pointy tops at the end of all of them. That was some type of electricity grid they was using. It was some way they was able to communicate. I'm like, how the fuck is pyramids everywhere? Like, how y'all knew that this how they was building shit over here too? And they was building the exact same way over there and over there and over there. And
those
they ain't
satellites, those was our satellites.
It's like the travel was different. It ain't like they was able to fly over there and be like, what's up? Or was they? You know, so it makes sense. If somebody was to find all the inventions and they putting out one little bits at a time and they taking credit for it, that would make more sense than somebody just being this genius. Like, who wake up and create a fucking cell phone? Like, it takes so many components to go in it to create it, but some niggas was just like, I got it. It's like, nah, that would take a long time. But for all this technology to keep coming back to back to back to back, it was like, damn, it just my lifetime alone, technology done grew. I was playing Sega, now I'm playing VR PS5. I'm in a virtual world now. Like, time ain't really go that far. You know, so I feel like they already had this technology.
Playing marbles.
You know, I want to go in a virtual world because I want to see what it's like to feel virtual stuff.
Marbles.
Oh, that shit love, man. I like it. I know the people against it, but I like watching the games on the VR set because you right there on the floor like LeBron. You better make this motherfucker like focus. It's like you right there. It's literally like it feel like you right there.
You talking about the games? The VR games?
Yeah, because they got VR cameras now on the floor, so they closer. So wherever they got the cameras at and pointing, you can walk over there. So you basically can be at the 3-point line with LeBron. You can
Where is that?
Just get a VR set.
It's in the VR sets.
The Apple joint new now. The new Apple joint do
We
everything.
had VR sets back then, but what was the things they call you look up and
You had to
click
click the joint.
Kaleidoscope.
Huh?
It wasn't a kaleidoscope. Nah, it was something else. It was
They look like binoculars, and they call it.
I don't know. You was able to see different
places.
It wasn't Pictionary?
No, that's not Pictionary. It's a game. No, that you
That's
go
a
to Pictionary,
game.
you gotta guess it.
And you saw it in the kaleidoscope?
It was the thing. Because I had one. The Disney.
The something viewer. It's called something viewer. Yeah, it's called something view. It's called something view. I know you're talking about. Yeah, it's some view. I forgot. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like a camera, but you press it and it click, and it changes it to different pictures.
Something view we had it back, and then
and
now
you,
they got
you change the pictures. You stick them in and out. You can change it.
The little circle thing, because I had one. I used to. I'm looking around like it's still here. When I was a kid, I'm looking around like I had one.
It's called something viewer. It's called something viewer, man.
Yeah, I would never remember the name of that mother.
Yeah, dog, that's so long. You just brought back nostalgia. God,
Yo, it's called. Can y'all hear me?
We can
yeah.
hear you now.
It's called ViewMaster. I just looked it up.
Viewmaster, there it is, the Viewmaster.
The Viewmaster.
Yep, there it is. There it is. I knew it was something View. I knew that something View, yeah.
I had the Disney collection, and then they got good with it. They let you put your own pictures in it, but you had to take it and get it done with the Viewmaster. It's just, you know, a screen, and then we got better. Now we got
My family
VRU.
never did that. I didn't know you could do that.
To VRU. That is some technology. From VRU to VRU.
All right, I'm home, y'all. I had a great time on this long drive to listen and hanging out with y'all. I'm about to get the hell out of here.
We all about to get the hell out of there at that time.
Catch me on anything, dad mentality. You know.
Mentality.
Yeah. We just talk about self-care and stuff like that. We ain't gonna break down everything you learned your entire life and tell you it was all a lie. So, you know, come to
self-care. Wellness Wednesday.
Join us if your mental is not right as far as depression and things like that. We can't go into all this. Y'all done blew my mind. Internet and shit in the 1400s. All this internet I'm paying, they had it for free back then. Shit. All right.
Hip hop came out in the 1200s.
Tesla tried to give us free
Hip hop
electric,
came out in
man.
the 1200s, y'all. Y'all didn't know that either.
Electric was free before too. Water was free.
Yeah.
All this shit. Fruit was free. Food.
Yeah.
I tell you, a couple of years, air. We're gonna be sitting here. Remember when air was free? Remember when I could breathe easy?
I say that now. I say that the other night, and people like. I said no, and I ain't said it on stage, but I said it because somebody was talking about everything's so expensive. I said remember when we didn't need to pay for water? Remember that? When we didn't give a bottle of water, then we just got water. He said, "Can I get a glass of water?" They brought you a glass of water.
When a glass was good enough.
Yeah. Then it started talking when the Avion came about. Then Perrier, and then after that, it just got crazy. Everybody want to sell water, spring water. I'm like,
because nobody wants water.
They was smart because all they did was poison the water that was free. Because we ain't mind climbing on a sink and drinking that shit or filling up an old jar.
No, we did not mind. We was fine. We was just fine.
That ever put their heat
But
under
once
the
they
faucet
poisoned the
water,
water, once they stopped putting lead and all that metal and shit, people knew like, damn, we can't drink that. We gotta go to spring water, bottle. That's why a lot of people went to it.
Am I the only one that drunk from the faucet because didn't want to get a glass?
Hell yeah, I always drink from the faucet.
You did that too? I get a whooping. You get a whooping if they see you doing it.
Man,
I didn't understand why.
I might have tell a story off the air when I was doing.
Maybe you put your germs on the damn faucet with your mouth.
No, you don't have to put your mouth on.
Nah, you ain't gotta do that.
I'm getting the water out the faucet. You get a whooping if they see you doing that.
Over the sink, right? You talking about the kitchen sink?
Yeah.
Where they have food and dishes, and they don't want air bacteria in. Okay.
And you
we used to wash out here in the sink.
You can tell the parents who are real parents on this.
We wash out the babies in the sink. They take the baby, go wash them in the sink. We got clean.
Oh yeah, when we was kids, of course.
But we did all of that.
I'm trying to tell you, the household I'm in, I can't even wash my hand in the kitchen sink. I gotta go to the bathroom sink. Like, this shit is crazy, but I get it. You know what I mean?
No, I wash my hands.
See what happened with people with bacteria and all that stuff.
That's why you got hand soap in the kitchen. Anywhere is a sink, there's hand soap. You can wash your hand.
Well, she said if there's dishes there, food, anything goes through there, you should not be, because you coming from outside. What other microbes and stuff are you bringing?
But I clean my sink. That's why I keep bleach.
I think it's clean as well. But look, you and her can have this conversation and y'all can discuss this. It's none of my business. I just know I can't use shit I live in with whatever.
You know what? Y'all men, should y'all wash your hands before you handle your member? If you come from outside and everything, you got germs and stuff on your hands, right?
Yeah, I do.
We already do that.
I do.
Before you take a pee?
I do.
And after. Not every man do that though.
Yeah, I do. Some people don't though. Some of these Negroes don't even wash their hands, just period. I don't give a damn. And I be trying to check them in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Some oh my bad, and then go watch it, or some be like some laugh, and then some just like unfortunately.
That's not cute. That's
not
not
our
cute.
people for them.
They can do, and not
they'll
and
laugh
not
unconsciously. They'll laugh nervously and open the door and just walk out. They still wouldn't wash their hands.
That white
and walk, grab the door and walk out.
And let me tell you, and this ain't washing your hand when you just run water over your fingertips. What's that?
Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. They like I only touch my dick with my fingers. I mean, I wasn't with my palm. You know what I'm saying? No.
It's my job. Calling Marley.
All right.
DJ, put me on mute, Marley.
All right. You don't know. We have rules though. As soon as you come in the house, wash your hands before you go in that fridge or anything.
Exactly. See, that's how we are over here.
I just wash my hands when I come in the house.
Hey, that's the only difference is we can't wash our hands in the kitchen sink.
Shit, we used to use dish detergent. Yeah, it ain't matter.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Bed wash whatever dishes in there too. That was the only rule. Oh, you can wash your hands. You might as well go ahead and wash whatever else in there.
I remember them days.
Everything. We clamping the water hose to it to go outside. We making water balloons right at there the sink. Climb up there, tie it up on there. Get like 10 of them drinks. Go outside and go to war.
What about what part of town you grew up?
Southeast.
Where?
Waller Place.
Waller Place. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you? You said 35?
Yeah.
I don't think you
Good
know.
memory, man.
Trees to go through all them areas, but Tree ran my age, about 10 years older. Huh? But yeah, I
probably know a lot of them. Be older, younger. Yeah, man. That's probably like normal.
Yeah, I used to be out, come out there by Stanton Road. My man used to live out there. We were just talking about that the other day. It's a different world out there. I mean, I grew up uptown. It was, still a little funky here and there. I mean, it was still funky.
Yeah, I went to Coolidge my first 2 years. That was a whole new world to me. I was like, this shit is different. Like, that was the first time I seen niggas what you call fresh. When I would come from, we had black and white tees. We keep it simple. Up there, it was colorful. So I thought like niggas was gay. I was like, these niggas gay? Like, nah. Then I started saying, they got all the girls. Like, these niggas ain't gay. They smooth. It was just different lifestyle.
It's fly. It's being fly. Yeah. Exactly. You can try niggas if you want to.
Them niggas had a lounge. Some of them niggas had a lounge. I was like, the fuck is that lounge? I didn't even know what it was until I got to Coolidge. Niggas like, man, my mother give me this. Okay, we flipping that. I was that.
Yeah, you in high school, man. Shoot. But don't get it twisted. I had niggas from the South Side was getting the lounge too. It's just who your parent was.
Yeah.
I tell niggas that shit. A lot of people that live in hoods, they're not from there. They niggas like, I live around there, but I ain't from. You know what I'm saying?
I had some niggas that they didn't get allowance, but they was sport. Like they fathers and them was like, big time hustlers. So them niggas had all the Jordans and all the flag gear,
all that
money in their pocket. So I seen that, but that allowance, I was like, damn, you gotta wait at the end of the week. But he knew this was coming, so it was just like, I like that. I thought that was cool. But it changed. I still got friends. Hot Dog. I met Hot Dog in Coolidge my freshman year. That. So I met a lot of good dudes that I'm friends with to this day by just going to school uptown. And that's clicking, man. It's like, dang, best of both worlds for real.
You did something a lot of dudes from the South Side don't do. You got out. That was the thing. A lot of man. I used to go out there by First and AG, and we out there rapping, talking, and some Bama's never been uptown. I'm like, Slim, how you 22 years old and you never been uptown?
Yeah, some niggas can't leave the square. Like when you get older, you got in so much shit. You don't want to get caught uptown loafing.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't, that's what I'm saying. You can't even grow without meeting people. We're social creatures. You got to get outside of your neighborhood. You got to get outside of your side of town. Get outside of your town.
Your comfort zone. Got to.
But you see, that's how they do, like with politics, how they do poor white people in these rural towns. That's why they fight for the kids to not go to college. They don't spend money on education and stuff like that, so they can stay there and be workers for those who are rich over there. And then also you can just tell them what the hell ever, and that's why they fall into that racism shit all the time, because they tell them this all you got left and everybody else coming. You never even met nobody. My man was in he won the school. Where was he at, man? One of them joints, one of them colleges playing basketball a long time ago. And he was like, the white boy just kept staring at him, and he stepped and like, Slim, what's your problem? He said, nah, no problem. He said, I just never met a black person before. I've seen it on TV, but I've never met a black person before.
Dang.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But you know, sometimes I used to be places, little white kids just staring at me and just like, you know, like even some Latinos and shit come over, want to touch my hair, and I'm like,
touch your hair, yeah. Can I touch it?
I be like, yo, what the fuck? Like I'm in a little
touch
restaurant.
Something else? Fuck you talking about? Yeah, nah.
Then the Spanish dude asked me, was my hair fake? I mean, was that an attachment? I said, no damn attachment. It's my hair. No. I said,
yeah, it's weird like that. But the more you get out, the better, though.
It's envy. They wanna know about this. They wanna have this. They want to hear like this. How can this? I can't do it. How can you? You know, maybe it's fake. You know, but no, they just, some people is since a compliment somebody without even knowing how to compliment somebody, so you come off wrong. You ask shit like, nah, that's not. You know how it be, man.
Man,
some people don't know how to compliment you, so they always doubt you. They say words to say like they doubt you, but they want you to, you know, divulge more information so they can understand.
That's it.
Yeah, so they say, you know, Molly, them Jones ain't that what them shoes right there. He's like, yeah, that's them. For real, you know. Why you just say, hey, Molly, is that them shoes right there? But you say, nah, them ain't them joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of these kids, they hooked on these neighborhoods. You know, that's why I tell a lot of them, man. And this shit named after mostly crackers. I went to Florida when I was in the AAU tournament. I was 13. We went to nationals too, and we won a championship. And they was out there talking to us and the kid. And they was like, "Where you from?" I told them motherfuckers I was from Water Place, and they was like, "Where that's at?" And I was like, confused, like, fuck, you don't know, like, I was lost, like, how you don't know where that's from? For some reason, I thought, because Backyard shout them out that everybody should know where this place from, and I was like, DC, you know, and then he eventually found out, and I told my mother, she's like, boy, you ain't from here, this a fucking neighbor, you from Washington, DC when you leave the States, you in DC, you from Southeast. You in Southeast, then you from probably Water, his household. You know,
exactly.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about this.
Lord Dad, the question.
Yeah, Lord Dad on the map, and that's when I started saying it. You know, I didn't even care to be like I'm from that neighborhood. I just like, you know, I'm from Southeast. You know, unless somebody like, where you at from in Southeast? Then I say, but I don't just voluntarily be like,
right?
Because my mother easily could have been in 4 other neighborhoods. She had Valley Green, Berry Farms, Water Place, and Conner Terrace. She chose Water Place because they had the 3-bedroom house at the time. But we could easily been from any of them other neighborhoods, you know. So it is the same thing. My sister's down Wellington Park right now, you know. So one of her kids might grow up in one of the neighborhoods that they beefing with now, you know. So it's just weird that these people be claiming neighborhoods when our parents ain't really choose these, you know. This was a select, election.
And you don't own nothing, nigga. You don't own a damn thing. Literally, you don't own nothing. You really renting. You're renting space.
Yeah, niggas dying for them little blocks.
Yeah, for some they don't own at all.
Yeah.
And it's like they're making money like they used to. Before it was over drug trafficking, now it's just over internet beefs and talking. I don't. Yeah, it's something else right now. Yeah. I don't know. What you think about these laws that the mayor has come up with for Washington, D.C.?
You talking about the gang type laws if you in a certain amount of group and all that?
Yeah.
I was telling people, I said Jesus and then when he went to jail, he traveling out here.
13 or 12 of them.
12 disciples, they 13 deep. You telling me y'all?
That's a posse right there.
Yeah, like hold on, what y'all doing? Nah, y'all look too gang. We gonna have to take y'all in real quick.
Yeah, 12 in the go-go. That's still a little crew right there for real.
Yeah, so
That's 12 niggas you got to fight.
It's just another way for them to harass us and lock us up unlawfully, you know. So they got a reason now. They can suspect, and now they can. Oh yeah, we thought he had this because it was 4 of them, so it looked like they was up to no good. We just going to hoop. You know, we got basketball. We about to go to the gym. It's too much, you know. So they hopefully they can block it, but they somehow get away with it. They doing it in Maryland as well. So
For real?
Hell yeah, they coming from Maryland too. You know they gonna tie us all together.
Hell yeah, that law.
Yeah.
Look, right
I
now.
got a feeling though. I got a feeling it's only going to be implemented on kids.
That's where you start. Wrong. They already put a curfew on kids. This is gonna be intermittent on adults, young adults, and then it's gonna trickle down like everything else. The bullshit they do.
Yeah.
I'm not for it. I'm not for it, but I'm just thinking that's where it's gonna go because once you go to adults, then you're gonna have to add the others in there, and that's where it's gonna become a problem.
It's already a problem
in the gentrified area. That's when it's gonna become a problem because there's a lot of mixed group of people walking around. You ain't so then what? Like I said, I think it's gonna be about the youth, but it can't get, you know, as bad as you.
All they have to do is put a curfew on the youth now.
Say what?
And that don't work. There's supposed to be a curfew on the youth now. That don't work.
I mean, you gotta try something. Like I said, I think I would implement laws on locking the parents up, man.
No, what y'all need to do is what's happening. Did you know every seat
Anybody got to go to jail?
is up for grabs now? Every seat in the Senate, we need to vote the old people out. Get them old racists, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with that. I'm with
every
that.
seat in
I mean,
Congress is open.
Term limits. Term limits. That's what it's called.
Vote these jokers out. You talking about voting? That's where you vote. Forget the presidency. Focus on Congress and the Senate. Focus on them. Get them jokers out. Every seat is up for grabs now. So this is the time that if we got candidate party, we need to be making the move because every seat is up for grabs. How many times in history is that going to come around? Boom. You can actually run for something. Put your name on the ballot. Get out there. Every seat in Congress and Senate is up for grabs.
She ain't running nowhere. The liquor store and the dispensary.
Oh, that's wrong. And she gonna run for the chicken. She gotta get something to eat. Contractor.
And just to get some food.
Molly gonna run for Senate. Molly, we're gonna run for the congressional. Run for DC. Get these congressional seats up out there. Get them old.
They know it, man. I'm gonna be whatever Trump need me to do. We gonna get it done.
Molly gonna be in there.
You already see what parties Molly with. Once again, the Morning Mac Show.
With the Freedom Party.
It does not represent the views and political party of Molly Robinson. Thank you.
The Morning Mac Show do not support whatever Molly is. Look, whatever he is, and that's what I support. Whatever you choose is you. You have that right, and I support that.
So now you about to get nothing but right wing nuts.
I see a lot of red in this fly, man. Represent
exactly. See that?
It had to cover the blue.
It's too much red for a Crip, huh? I'm a Crip.
No, ain't talking Crip. We talking about Republicans. That's their flag, the red flag. That's how they always got red ties. And now I get it, Molly. I get it now. And I catch you too. I see you too, Reese. I see now. This is a
what you see? I can't see. I'm glad you can see what I can't see.
Gotta go back to our original party, man.
Look into my eyes. Tell me what do you see?
Now until you get the ones out of there, ones there now, did not go back. Now until they start doing stuff in my interest, I'll go back.
We gotta get them back in office first. We gotta get them in.
Yeah. Well, did you try to put Trump back in? This man put 3 judges in there to secure him not getting locked up. Come on, man.
How you do that? How you do that? Hold on. How you do that?
How he appoint
his own judge? How you do that?
He has his
Are you
rights.
serious? Are you serious?
He got his rights. He can just
He
appoint
got
his
his rights.
judges.
Hell,
Yeah, as
he
a
said he
president,
can.
When it comes to Trump, y'all, it's impossible. So he picked his judges.
He did.
He did.
He picked his judges. They found the 3 most people that had opinions that was close to his, and I'm sure they had a little conference with them and see so they
The judge,
and they was told it was going to go up because Merrick Garland should have been there. Instead, the Republicans told Barack Obama they should wait after the elections and they could let him in. Instead, Hillary didn't win and Donald won, and it was messed up. So because what they did, so Trump came in and added 3 more justices when it was supposed to only add 1, because at one point in time it was like a tie. But instead he added 3 more justices to kill them, be doing all the gerrymandering and everything else to do, make sure they have a backup when you go to the highest court. Colorado said this battle should not be on our ballot. Now the Supreme Court said, nah, he cool. That's our man. That's what I'm talking
he
about.
ain't do nothing. It's like he ain't do shit.
What do you mean he ain't do nothing? Are you serious?
What he do? What he do?
Cause an insurrection, brother.
He caused the interaction. What?
Insurrection.
What
When
he
he
do?
told everybody to go down
He
there
did
and
not
fight.
say that verbally out his mouth to go.
Yes,
down.
he did.
And
No,
I showed.
Yes, he did.
He did say it.
I showed
He
proof
did.
that all that was staged.
No,
I
it was
already
not
showed
staged,
proof
Marty.
that
Go
all that
ahead.
was
You
staged.
want to believe what you want to believe.
No,
Now.
the
earth is
video
flat
is online.
and
You
everything
can
else,
watch
but
them
Donald Trump
stages.
cannot tell a lie.
Hey, you can watch them stages.
Stand
the
back
whole
and
time.
stand by.
They let them in. They let
Stand
them
back
in.
and stand by.
All right, let's think of
Stand
this.
back and stand by.
Hey, Lee, we all about to be at your house a whole mile. We on our way there. They done caught a flight there. They was on their way, and they wasn't prepared. They don't even make sense.
No, what you talking about?
Y'all easily fooled, man. That
They
was
wasn't
staged.
supposed.
Why you think the Simpsons had all that in their episode before it actually happened? Why you think they was dressed like all the Simpson characters on that same scene on the Simpsons at the Capitol?
Have you ever heard of a premonition? Have you ever heard of a prophet? That shit really happened.
The Simpsons have been known for it. They can prove it. The Simpsons have been known for it. A lot of stuff is just general consensus. When you wait, you see how things are kind of going, and stuff can be outlandish. And stuff does happen. And one day what happens, like the Simpsons call it. It's not just with Donald, it's other things they've called. And other people have premonitions. I get it.
I got premonition. I got the premonition that this book right here is going to be a bestseller. It's going to become a movie. That's my premonition. I got a premonition that we will have a good time Friday. We will have a damn good time Friday. I already know. You got to know what I mean. I already know.
I see y'all in the background.
Friday, y'all, DM me for ticket information. Please. I love y'all.